Hello, welcome to Batman, the Enemy Within, episode 5. So the Telltale series is going to be finished after today. I'm trying to just like wrap up all the series that I already have started. So I thought, yeah, we'll end this tonight. I've got many that I'm trying to just shoehorn and finish. Hello Ross, how are you? I'm glad you did, mate. I really have enjoyed this Telltale Batman game. It's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, we're going to finish it today. Yep. Everything should be in order. Start episode 5. Same stitch. The looming threat on Gotham reaches its boiling point, forcing Bruce to decide how far he is willing to go to protect his city from a force that threatens to bring it to its knees. So I'm just waiting for my comments to load on my iPad. Hey Team Massacre, welcome. Start episode 5. How are you? I'm glad. Now what?
Bruce! Buddy! What's it been? A week? 2 weeks? Sorry I didn't call sooner. I've had to stay low. Real low. Like underground. Every time I pop up, Waller's idiots are there, and they don't seem to care whether they bring me in alive. I gave her Harley, the girl of my dreams, on that bridge. And what did I get for thanks? Waller tried to shoot me. The only thing she cares about is getting this virus back. If that ain't happening, well, I'm sick of keeping out of sight. I put together a little crew. It's time to get things moving again. Our plan. To bring them all to justice.
East End, 10:35 p.m.
I want you to be there to see it. Today, I'm gonna make Waller and the agency wish they never messed with us. Our fight starts now, Batman.
John Doe was such a good friend.
He's trying to provoke them. I have to stop this.
Be careful. Since you defended John, you're on Waller's most wanted list as well. Best keep a low profile.
Sure is hell bent on finding John Doe.
Blame her? He has the Lotus virus. And he made her look like a fool. The whole world is watching.
Seats in Washington, too. Word is
If I move now, they'll see me.
Such a public failure.
Well, we better make sure she doesn't think again. We have catch this guy.
Those shotguns pack a punch.
Give him up.
Better stay out of his line of sight.
Sure.
No way to sneak past this one. I'll need to distract him. My bat stunner would set off the car alarm. That should get the guard moving. I could use a bat stunner to fry the light. That should draw his attention.
I'm gonna go car. That seems like the most solid.
What the hell?
You don't talk? We're gonna end this right now.
We ain't giving him up.
He cares about Gotham.
You're all gonna pay.
What you and your agency are doing here isn't right.
One sec, I just got a message from Super Jasny. Oh, come on, why are you taking so long? Alright. Just wait to hear back from Super Jasny. Until then, let's continue.
Tell me where John Doe is!
I ain't no rat.
That's too bad. Rats have a knack for survival. Kill him. Batman.
These agents are crazy, Batman. They're gonna kill us.
This stops now, Agent.
Waller said you'd be trouble, that you'd protect John Doe. But I'm thinking, that can't be right. Doe's a monster. And these clowns here, they call him a hero.
John helped the agency arrest Harley Quinn.
And then he ran off with a deadly megavirus.
Because your boss tried to shoot him.
That was justified. You helped them, you're helping him. And if you're helping John Doe, you're the enemy too. Fire! Hit him again! What the hell?
Boss!
I'll look into it, Team Master.
Sorry, I'm late!
He's still not answered me. Hi, Brian.
Almost missed my own debut!
John?
Nope! better than John. Come on, partner. Time for some justice. He's open.
Deadly force.
I'm playing a game. What are you doing? Oh my god, you picked a decent game. You kind of like.
This is unlucky. For these guys. That was so much fun! Take that, agency scum!
Pigs.
Willie, Frank, Lauren, thanks for hanging in there. Who's hunting who now? You and me, Batman. Fighting crime together. We make one heck of a team. Don't you think?
Thanks for your help.
What are partners for?
John?
Eh? Joker.
What?
There is no more John Doe. It's Joker now. It's my hero name. Like, you know, Batman. I tried out a few other ones. Birdman, Hawkman, Fox Batman.
You know, I like it.
Oh, I thought you would. It's a name people are going to remember. We've done
Hello,
good work
game.
today,
Do you want to be in the voice
Batman.
chat?
Waller still doesn't have the virus. We kept the agency from killing my friends. Tried 2 out of 4 new moves. Wait a second. Wasn't that Harrison guy, like, right over there?
Drop it! Drop the asset!
Thanks!
What in the fuck? It's Kane's mother! Like she's pissed off at him.
Bane.
You're working with them?
Director Waller promised you revenge. Here's your chance.
Whoa! Get out of here!
I'm not leaving you.
Me and Batman, we've got this.
Remember, the director wants Batman alive.
I don't care what she wants.
Do as you're told.
Hello, Lucan. I'm not a Cockney. None of us here are Cockney, so you can shove your furries up your fucking ass. Thank you very much.
Pathetic.
Fuck off, Kane. Are you joining the voice chat or not? Hello.
Oi,
Hello.
you're a nonce.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Oi,
Yeah, I'm just going to time you out now because British people really don't suck at video games.
That's exactly what British people are like. He's completely justified.
Well, every single British person ever sucks at video games, despite the fact how many of them have set records in the world of video games.
I don't know.
A few of them. Thank you, Brian. At some point I'll play Sonic. What have you been up to, game?
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I've been told to play Mad Max as my next game series.
Was it by Purple?
No, it's by Connor, who I work with, the one who's got Assassin's Creed Black Flag at the minute.
But you
Oh god, he's murdering me. Alright, I'm going to turn down this sound a little bit. Let that sound. No, I'm playing on PC, Brian. So. How is your cow? Kane, how's your cow?
My care is pretty good.
PC is made. I own built PC. Did you talk to the guard?
Nope.
She's still got a phone taken off her.
She might not, I don't know.
Improvements
She must have. I mean, if she wasn't going to talk to you this long, she would have already told you, right?
What?
So if she didn't want to talk to you, she would have already told you by now, wouldn't she?
A normal person would.
That's gotta hurt him, right? I will enjoy tearing your head from you.
Enough with the monologue. Finish the job.
You pitiful little man. Pull that monster off.
Let go.
He tried to kill me, he deserved that.
What's the plan?
Who did you get killed?
I killed Harrison. The agent.
Oh, thank God.
Stop him for just
John Doe
1
gets
second.
quite upset if you get the other guy killed.
Obviously.
Don't die.
To be fair, the agent man tried to kill me.
Now, we can do this my way.
Why would people save the agent?
But he's been a bit of a dick, to be honest.
Joker, no! Hey, Bane! Ever considered a career change from luchador to pavement stain?
Nice day for Irma.
Boom! Sure.
That looked painful.
So how do you feel about the Borderlands stuff being done for now?
No!
Does it make you sad, Kane, knowing that the Handsome Jack trilogy is over?
I will have my revenge. You will pay for killing my friend. What are you? Riddler! Waller told me what you did.
I mean, they
You
could
let
bring him
Batman
back from the
defeat
dead
him, and then you
again.
struck like a coward. No, I didn't, Batman. I
I don't know, maybe the guy who made the Jack AI fucking backed it up to his computer. I don't know. Maybe he has multiple copies.
Waller's a liar. I didn't kill Riddler.
Is this a game though?
What?
I think it's an interactive story.
Stop giving in to his way of thinking,
What
Kane.
was that?
Now, where's Mr. Ping? He wanted me to stream.
I can't believe you! You shouldn't have stopped me. Don't you remember who this is?
It's just gone.
Look how many innocent people he's killed!
Stop. He's
So,
been subdued.
oh, by the way,
He's
that
no
Peter
longer
said
a threat.
hi to Mr.
Longer
Ping.
a threat!
Peter said hi to Mr. Ping.
Of killing
Mr.
Riddler.
Ping yesterday. Someone told me to
Why
say
does
hi to Mr.
Waller
Ping
think
for
you
them.
killed Riddler?
I think it was
I
Peter.
don't know. She probably did it.
I wasn't
She's
there
probably
today.
trying to pin it on me, but I didn't. You know that, right? Batman, you're hurt.
Stay where you are. You are both under arrest.
Just
get out of here.
Fuck off already.
Oh, alright, I guess I'll leave the call.
No, you can stay.
Bruce, are you alright?
I need a quick patch-up. And I'm not alone.
I'll come to you.
Sending coordinates.
With a picture of Fortnite, I'm very much done. Can't consider you can't spell.
What?
This guy says he's good at video games, but he can't spell in his icons of Fortnite.
So he's like 10.
Yeah.
To be fair, Peter kept saying that Fortnite is the best game ever. We had to time him out for that.
Can I time
Didn't
him
he
out?
need it?
No, not unless he says that. He said hello to Mr. Ping.
Mr. Ping's not here.
Oh. Hello, Nick. Welcome. It's not Nicky Boy. Another person named Nick.
Is that who I think it is?
Is Nick here?
No.
You must be John.
He goes by
Is Sammy
Joker
here?
now.
No.
You know who I am?
Bruce has
I hope he will be here
mentioned
soon, though.
yes.
Really? What'd you tell him about me?
He's not
All
here.
good things, I hope.
I don't know if they can hear me.
Alfred knows you're a friend of mine.
One sec.
And any friend of Batman?
Yeah, they can hear you. Mr. Ping is not here. Super Chasney is here.
I know.
Mr. Ping is at home.
Tight like that.
Yes,
Derek here?
he informed me.
No, he's not here with
No
me today.
secrets
Oh, I haven't talked to Derek
All
for
part of the
ages.
club. Wow.
Sorry.
The Alfred.
It's fine.
I've been collecting tabloid photos of Bruce for years, and you're in the background of at least a third of them.
You're hurt. Let me have a look. Let's get this off you.
I'll take care of stapling the wound.
I'm glad to hear, Peter.
Can you...
I'll prepare the compress.
Is it a game, though?
Good, Dougie. How are you,
Hello,
mate?
Alf.
Hello, welcome back to Massacre.
You mind if I call you?
I can't disinfect it with
Please
that piece
don't.
still in there.
And thank you, this is a one-person job.
Oh.
Well, this ought to be fun.
I could just listen to you speak all day with that accent. It's like a Dickens novel come to life. I bet it comes in very handy around Christmas.
I'm guessing there's no way this doesn't sting.
Maybe I was British before Arkham. Does this sound natural?
Damn it.
Boy, you there, get the queen who beans for breakfast. How's that sit with you?
Not well.
This
Few
is a
of these
game
should
that's
do the
been
job.
man in the
Your
foot.
honesty is appreciated.
Who is he talking to, me or you?
I think I was talking to Kane.
What was Bruce like?
He's clearly not a man.
But he's he's not even human at this point.
Really?
I'm stapling my own arm at this point.
All the terrible,
Done.
terrible things he'd... We've had too much practice as of late.
Guess it's just
Did you
one of those
staple it, or
weird
did you just sort of press one button?
having someone like Alfred to take
Press one
care
button. That's called stapling.
of. You're kind of his ward, huh? Do people still use that word?
Alfred's always been there for me. After my parents died, he became the person I could count on the most.
This looks like a
Everything
fun
in your
game.
line of duty.
Sure, Al.
You guys are so cute. Alfred, I kinda got hurt in that scuffle too. Do you think,
Oh, come on, it's hardly a...
please? Damn it, that stings! in a really heartfelt, caring kind of way.
I can't hit any of the games down,
It's
so I'm just
war.
going to assume it's good.
Batman.
We know what you
did, Waller.
Cool.
You're gonna regret.
Can play
Sorry.
Fortnite with me and my friend Arnold? No.
So you're with our mutual friend.
I do not play Fortnite.
We'll make this
Only
convenient.
for very
I
occasional
want
things
John
on
Doe.
people
Joker.
annoying me enough to make me play it, but no.
John Doe and the virus in 2 hours, or I go public with your identity. I don't want to burn you down, Bruce, but I will.
Don't push me, Waller.
Your actions are why we find ourselves here. The virus, your Joker, at the GCPD.
Chat's quiet
2
tonight.
hours.
Best game on Xbox.
Kill me.
No,
Kill
it
me
really
or turn me
isn't.
into a slave like Bane. And look what happened to him. I don't want to have some.
Chip Chasney, can you name me any
Yes.
game
Stop
better on
coming after
Xbox
you
at any
until
point now?
She gets the virus.
I
But
don't
we
have an
can't
Xbox.
Give it to her. We have to
Anything.
destroy it.
Halo.
Just name me a single
Halo
game
2.
that's on Xbox and is
Why?
better.
Not that I'm
Halo 2.
guessing you.
You wanted to be a hero. This is how we do it. This
Uncharted.
is how we keep people safe.
That's PlayStation
With the
exclusive.
virus gone, Waller
Oh.
won't see you as much of a threat.
Basically,
I don't like
the
the
menu
sound
screen is
of
better
that.
than Fortnite.
She's going around telling lies, pinning murders on me. She has to pay for what she
Forza
The last,
Horizon
the last
3.
Guardian, that was good.
Just the slightest hint
Basically, just
of
pick any
virus.
single game that's ever
Waller
been released on
shampoo.
Xbox and you
Or
beat
maybe
it.
her perfume. Technically, I'd still be giving her the virus.
PlayStation VR.
See her melt.
If that's a joke, it isn't funny.
Maybe you're just not my audience.
Horizon.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Dr. Leland did say I had trouble letting things go.
Little Big Planet. I love that game.
Issue.
That was good. Hello, Team Massacre.
To do?
What's up?
Give up my grudges? What am I gonna lie awake at night stewing over then?
Team Massacre.
Makes me so.
That's Massacre.
Well,
Spelled
at least you're
badly.
aware of your problem. That's the first step to overcoming it.
I assume the second step is giving you the virus. Well, if you say it's the right thing to do, I'm trusting you on this.
Play Minecraft? No.
Now,
Right here.
I love Minecraft.
It's only slightly better than.
Can I time this guy out?
that's it. Completely
You spent
inert now.
€100
Joker,
on
Bruce
Fortnite.
and I need a moment.
It's a free game. The clothes make no difference to the game whatsoever.
I'm relieved to see he listens
Hi, James.
to you. You can balance him out. Just
I don't
take
know
your
this
eyes off
point
him.
because he's talking
Coast is
about
clear.
spending money on a game.
Waller
that
has leverage on me.
doesn't improve
We
anything
need
on
a
the game. At
countermeasure.
least when you bought shark cards, you managed to buy a
someone on
couple
the
of cars and a
inside can help.
house.
Someone who's lost faith in Waller's crusade.
You have someone on the inside.
Agent Amana Vesta. She changed her tune about Waller after the raid on the Sanctus facility.
If she's looking for a
They
way
make
to
me
fight
look
back,
coolest.
You could give it to her.
She's our best bet.
So spending €100 to make yourself look cooler on a game was worth it.
Batman.
Waller's threatened to reveal my identity if I don't hand over Joker and the virus. I need some information on her. Something to negotiate with.
Well, you came to the right
I assume you're not impressed with the
When do you
conversation
need
about
it?
I'm
Fortnite.
meeting her at the
Thursday.
GCPD in 2 hours.
You played Fortnite with Willy Boy.
I'll have a little
Yeah, and I
present for
was
you.
better than him.
Yeah, they were terrible. You actually played it.
We're taking the Batmobile.
Yeah. I mean,
It's alright, Peter.
to be fair, any game is like... I could play any game for half an hour or so, just to sort of chat with people.
And then you eventually went, this is bullshit, let's stop playing.
Yeah, well, they carried on playing for another hour.
Yeah, I could stand an hour, then I wouldn't. I think it was an hour, and then I went, yeah, I'm done. This is boring me now.
I outlasted them like 3 times.
Heroes of
And I was like, oh, I'll just kill myself. Because I can't really be bothered to.
You need to make yourself scarce. Waller is only a few floors below us.
All right, I'll do the dignified thing and hide. So if things go south,
I know Fortnite, that's good, but I'll stop talking about it.
No, I know.
If you say Fortnite one more time, I'm going...
You didn't, he said Fortnite. That's just probably a weird porno version of it, to be honest.
If you say it one more time, I am allowed to time you out.
Look, don't worry about it.
No.
It's only a job.
He's literally just said Fortnite.
I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll call you later, okay?
Yeah, if it's going to tempt you, then...
Batman, I'm glad you
But
came.
we don't want to talk about Fortnite. Because it's shit.
Waller's
It's not
really
a good
gonna
game,
do it.
it's terrible.
If you don't give
I'm going to say this again. Just because it's popular doesn't make it actually good.
I know you said that things were okay between us, but I can't
The
shake
amount of
the
good
feeling
games that
until
weren't
playing.
popular in the history of video
After the
games
fallout
is
of
ridiculous
Harley, the
compared to
bridge,
how many shit
this.
ones got popular.
I'm sorry I told Waller your secret.
Who is bad guy talking?
make it up
That would
to
be Super Jasny, and he's not a bad guy. He's a moderator.
I found something on Waller. Something big.
Oh, I
You're
just
not nice
can't
to
look
me.
I can't look at the chat
Details
anymore. It's
just
winding me
how
up.
dirty her hands are. Sanctus, the experiments, Riddler.
All he said
It's a
was,
little
"It will time you out if you talk about
but it's
Fortnite."
worse than I thought.
Yes, we know you have a picture of
When the
Fortnite as your
agency
profile
initially
picture.
dissolved Sanctus, Waller was responsible for cleanup. In public record, she did exactly that.
But that isn't what happened.
No. She saved samples and data. She just couldn't let it go. Not when it had so much potential.
I've seen enough.
With this in your pocket, Waller loses her leverage over you.
Thank you, Anton.
I guess it's all over now. It's only a matter of time before Waller realizes what I've done. She'll want to keep this buried, so it's unlikely she'll take this to internal affairs. But that won't stop her from ending my career. Or from making my life a nightmare.
Come work with me. We'd be lucky to have you.
At Wayne Enterprises? Or should I get fitted for body armor?
I'd go with Wayne Enterprises. Better benefits.
I might take you up on that. Thank you. Well, it's just you and Waller now. Hopefully
Okay, I'm going to Google Translate this. If it says anything negative towards you, I'm just timing him out.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
Well, you might not want to look at it because it's in Italian.
It's in what?
Italian.
Why is it in Italian? Is he Italian?
Yep. Yeah, you're getting timed out for that. Don't call him a dick. He's horrible for me because people are bullying with me. You can't even spell anything correctly in your own language. He's not being a dick. All he said is stop talking about Fortnite, because the entire conversation any of you have had in here is talking about Fortnite. Again.
I think that's all they talk about there.
No, literally yesterday he talked about Fortnite. Today he talks about Fortnite. We don't care about Fortnite. And he's not being mean. All he said is if someone mentions Fortnite again, he'll time you out. I've said worse stuff to you than him.
next time I see you, it will be to talk about my salary.
I feel it's sad that you didn't get to time him out for that.
Well, well, well. Sorry to interrupt. Not only are you aiding and abetting a wanted criminal, you corrupted
Oh, it's a
one
bit of
of
an
my most
unfortunate
loyal
name, but
agents. Someone I trusted. Someone I took under my wing.
You don't deserve loyalty, Waller. From Anton or anyone else.
I need to be able to count on those working for me, or the whole castle starts to crumble.
Jeez.
You've crossed a line, Batman. You helped that maniac escape with the virus.
The virus is destroyed. I saw to it myself.
Destroyed? Fine. Well, I don't see John Doe wrapped up in a bow. Are you here to take his place? Because that's not what I asked for. I'm pretty sure I was clear on that.
I came to put an end to this. It's over, Waller.
Shame.
Is
I guess we'll do this the
Queen
hard way.
still here?
Yes.
Why are you being so quiet?
They all work for me now. A special task force for special problems.
Oh my god.
Why are you being so
Even
quiet?
your old friend Catwoman.
Catwoman?
Don't give her anything, Batman.
Oh.
She's...
I've started growing a beard.
You're
It's
outmatched.
like a centimetre long. It's not it's hardly anything. But
With the
there's a
rest.
suspicious looking hair, which is
Thank you,
either
the best
grey
gamer.
or ginger, and I'm not sure which I prefer it to be.
They don't intimidate me, and neither do you.
I think you prefer it to be grey.
Go.
I don't know.
Let's see what
I
you
don't really want to
So
find a
you're
grey hair
confident,
at
Batman.
28,
But
but
then you'd have to be with the crap you
I
pull.
also don't want to be
This is
ginger.
wrong, Waller. You can't use criminals to do your dirty work.
Why should good people die fighting the likes of them? Or the likes of you and John Doe? You put my people in
I
the
mean, that's
hospital
got to be up there with
protecting
being
a
like
maniac who killed
Jewish.
at least 3 of my agents. A maniac
There's
who
people
stabbed me
taking
in
the
the
mick out
gut.
of you.
You're on the wrong side of this. You have to see that.
Don't.
Who are half
me,
these
Waller.
people?
I know how corrupt you
Who's the
really
sort of chubby woman in the suit?
What do you mean?
That's an
What did she
agent woman
tell
that's
you?
corrupt as shit.
There's nothing on me
Amanda
I can't
Waller,
handle.
she's the
Whatever
girl
you
in
think you've
Suicide
got will
Squad.
bounce off me like
Oh,
rain off
and
a
obviously you know Harley Quinn, Catwoman,
You know why they
and
call
Bane.
me the Wall, Batman? Because you can't break through.
It's essentially, they're trying to do a Suicide Squad reference thing here.
You know if your superiors see this,
They've all got
it
college.
destroys your career.
Hardly anyone watched Suicide Squad.
What do you want?
I want you and the agency out of Gotham.
Have you seen
I've seen what?
Seen
The
nothing to
Avengers
do with
shit.
anything of superheroes.
Okay.
Have you seen it, Kane?
The virus gone.
No.
My work here is done.
Are you
I'll
actually
order my
going to
people
go and
pack
see
up.
it? Surely you know what happens by now.
Yeah.
Don't push it, Batman. I still know your identity. This is a stalemate, not a rout.
No action against Agent Avesta, legal or otherwise.
She compromised our mission. That can't go unpunished. I'll tell you what. I'll give Avesta immunity from prosecution. You'll have my word I won't come after her personally. On one condition. Hand over Doe. You know he'll be better off locked away. Better for himself and for everyone else.
Nice, Nick.
Otherwise,
Nice.
we're even. Me and
Is
my
that
people
Nick
are
as in
out of
Nick
this
Nick,
godforsaken town. I won't look back.
Nichols.
I won't betray you.
Not Nichols.
Not even for that.
Then our business is concluded. For now.
No!
Have you logged on to GTA today?
That's not acceptable! Not at all!
What the hell? It's John Doe.
Mr. Tom.
Puddin'! Come out wherever you are.
Mr. Tom.
Biggest villain!
Have you logged on to Grand Theft Auto today?
Yes, I have.
Good.
I can't write again. How am I a bully?
Hopefully.
You called Super Chasney a dick, so you got timed out. If anything, you're the one who did bullying towards Super Chasney for calling him a dick for no reason. I forgive you. Yes, about my channel being amazing. Thank you, the best gamer. I don't know where you get that impression from, but thank you anyway. Hello, CJ.
Right in front
Mr. Ping, Super Chasney, where's Mr. Ping? We need Mr. Ping. He's a viewer, bring him.
What do we need Mr. Ping for?
He's an entertaining person. I mean, so are you.
What
would Cloudman? What the fuck is Cloudman?
You're letting her off the hook!
You think you're some kind of force for justice, Joker? Don't you see how ridiculous that is?
What's ridiculous is that anyone believes your lies! You blame me for your crimes, when we both know you killed Riddler!
Are you serious? Think whatever you want.
Comes the gay.
Would you rather be gay or transsexual?
Worse than me!
I just don't like people saying bad about Fortnite. I spend lots of euros on it. That's what we find the problem. And you really can't not want people to criticise a game, because, yeah, we're going to do that if we want to. It's called the world. You can criticise whatever the fuck you want. Kane's face is an anti-paedophile device.
You can't criticize everything you want.
To be fair, I called your mother Bane a minute ago.
A lot of countries don't have free speech like that.
Yes, but I'm in a country that allows me to be critical of everything. So I can be critical of everything, as long as I'm in this country.
If you were back in Nazi Germany and publicly criticized Hitler, you probably would have been thrown in with all the Jews in Auschwitz.
Yes, but we're in this... But we're in 2018 where we can be critical of everything.
Still no.
Name me one thing, if I'm critical, will get me oh, okay, shut up. I know, yeah, I'm aware of some things if I said probably would get me arrested. Kane has an anti-paedophile face. Also scares away his father. That's fine, Peter. So, why did it take your dad so long to get scared of your face?
Maybe it changed.
Was it normal at one time, Kane?
What?
Was your face normal at one time?
I can now hear what you're saying.
How can you not hear what I'm saying?
All your words are mumbling together in your weird Protestant speech.
I'm not Protestant, thank you very much, you cunt.
You Protestant bastards, of course you are.
I'm really not.
Right, here we go. I've got a game for us. Well, it's more of a game than the one Tom's playing.
You still omitted mine's a game, thank you very much.
Would you rather steal an elderly woman's purse or tell 10 orphans that Christmas is cancelled?
I think I'm a cruel bastard because I'd just tell all the orphans there's no Christmas.
I do them both.
It's not just telling them, it's like cancelling their Christmas.
Yeah, I definitely would do that.
You heartless person.
Yeah, I kind of am. I really am a heartless person.
Okay, next one. Oh, I'm not doing that one. Oh, that. There's some rubbish ones in here.
Oh, damn, Sarah. Tom, what would Cloudman do? You've still not explained to me what the fuck, or who the fuck, Cloudman is. I have literally have no fucking clue who the fuck Cloudman is.
Would you rather be punched in the face with brass knuckles by Mike Tyson, or punch a toddler and be seen by thousands of people?
Second one.
Yeah, but then you'd get arrested. And go to prison.
But I wouldn't be punched in the face by Mike Tyson with brass knuckles.
Yes, but...
No, I don't think you would be, because you'd be forced to do it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but this country would probably still arrest you.
Well, you'd get arrested, but you'd get let go.
I'll take the punch from Mike Tyson.
Did you not hear about that woman who was in like sex trafficking for years, and she escaped and killed the person who was holding her, but she got arrested for murder because she killed him?
In my opinion, that's completely justified.
Oh my goodness. If you owned a time machine, would you rather it be a DeLorean or it be a telephone booth?
DeLorean. Why is that even a question?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. 54% said be a telephone booth. I mean, if it's like Doctor Who or Back to the Future, I think I'd take the telephone booth because it's easier to park and you don't.
You just press the brake pedal.
You don't have to get to 88 miles an hour every time you want to go back in time and find uranium.
That's true, actually. It is a lot more convenient.
Yeah, but haven't you got to find some crystals every now and again for the TARDIS, and they're not exactly the best reliable machines. They're quite temperamental.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, the TARDIS isn't exactly the best reliable thing, and I think, and then again, if you went back very far in time, I think a car would probably stick out more than a box. To be fair, they both stick out, don't they?
Oh, you're my dad.
Who is Cloudman? Cloudman is a thing that was made 400 years ago. That still doesn't answer what the fuck it is.
Would you rather share a passionate night with Nia Jax? You might have to look that one up. Okay. Or have your 2 front teeth pulled out?
I'll take the passionate night with Nia Jax. I'd look stupid without front teeth.
It's Tom choosing to be a woman again.
I'd go with that first one anyway.
Oh yeah, so 68% agree with us.
With pleasure. Not yet.
Would you rather always have a sore throat or live with no fingers on your preferred hand?
Always have a sore throat.
Cloudman is a thing that was made 400 years ago by the Nazi Adolf Hitler.
How could it be made 400 years ago by Adolf Hitler?
About to say, you're really talking a load of shit right now, Team Massacre. You might want to do some research because Hitler wasn't around 400 years ago and neither were the Nazis. You dumb shit.
I don't know. Having a sore throat. If it was like a really bad sore throat, I don't think I could live with that.
What was your option?
Have no fingers on your dominant hand.
No, I'll take the sore throat.
Have you ever had like a really, really sore throat?
I have.
Mussolini was better than
Have it all the time.
By better, you need to define the word better. Do you mean better at being a bad person, or better, or a better person than him, as in a less evil person? Because I think they were both diabolical people, and I think the slight differences make a difference when you're that bad.
Would you rather have a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face, or have a 2-foot tail?
I'll take a tail.
I'd take a tail and have it
You wouldn't be able to sit down.
I'd have a 2-foot tail and then have it surgically removed.
You could have a face birthmark removed.
Yeah, it's on your face.
That's more expensive. I could just cut off my tail and serrate it myself, like.
I think part of the thing is you can't take them off.
Well, it doesn't say that.
Well, I'm saying.
That's the secret to those. It's in the details.
Well, we're changing the question.
Well, I'm taking a tail.
You're going to have a tail. You wouldn't be able to sit down or sleep.
How do you know? Because if it's at the top, just at the very bottom of your back, you'd be...
But you'd sleep on top of your tail?
You'd sleep on your side.
Oh, you'd never be able to lay down on your back again.
I don't anyway. Really. You'd find ways to do it eventually.
I think a giant birthmark. Yeah, 80% of people agree with you.
Fuck off, Harley Quinn.
Would you rather be Gandalf or Dumbledore?
That is a hard one. I think I'd just have to choose Gandalf because... Well, which version of Gandalf first?
The white. Just go with the white.
If we're with Gandalf the White, definitely. Because he was a badass.
I'd go Gandalf anyway. I enjoyed
Dumbledore.
Mussolini helped our country. Is that why you... Why did Hitler kill Jews? Because he hated them.
If Dumbledore existed, it means that, like, magic exists, which would be quite cool. Whereas in Lord of the Rings, it's all just weird goblins and short people.
Weird goblins, are you being offensive towards my people?
Imagine having the ring, though.
Oh, people agree with you again. 52 to 48.
I mean,
imagine having the ring,
Dumbledore would have been nice, but I just think
it was close.
A badass.
Would you rather leap tall buildings in a single jump like Superman, or be able to run as fast as the Flash?
Run as fast as the Flash.
The thing is, with his power, does everything else move slower, or how does he navigate things if he's running that fast?
No, he's lightning fast, isn't he? So he just, I mean, it's slow for him.
Speed.
It's slow for him. I'd take the speed as well, because it's not flying, is it?
No,
I'd fly.
And that way you could go to different countries.
Yeah.
And you could run across the water at that speed anyway.
He had a crush on a Jewish girl. That doesn't mean he's just fantastic. Why do we need to know about random Hitler facts? He also owned a dog and got married the day he... Was it the day before he died or on the day he died? It was literally very close with death, weren't it?
Yeah. Would you rather get chopped up by a wood chipper or get run over by a steamroller?
I'll take the wood chipper.
Oh.
I think lots of people can say the wood chipper, but mine would be the steamroller. I think that would be 10 times worse.
Then again, since there was a movie where someone's head popped open because they went under a steamroller, that would look pretty cool.
Yeah, steamroller.
He shot himself in his bunker. We know.
He also shot himself in his head.
Poison as well at the same time. Well, it wasn't.
It was
a manly way to take your way out of shooting yourself. Apparently.
Would you rather be born a dwarf or be born without a third of your legs?
Oh.
Wait, by a third of your legs, you mean you're literally gonna have no feet?
No, out in the middle.
So you'd be a dwarf anyway. So
you just have short legs.
I'll take the.
I go short legs.
Yeah, short legs.
No, but most people would prefer to be born a dwarf. This one is ridiculous. Would you rather hear your parents having sex or arguing?
I hear them arguing all the time, so yeah, I'll go with that.
What percentage? What percentage do you think said arguing?
I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna go 75%.
Would you rather hear your parents having sex or arguing?
I bet 25% of people went sex.
I hear both all the time.
Nice.
What percent went for sex?
43.
43% of people went with sex.
167,000 said having sex. 220,000 said arguing.
That's ridiculous. Then people are fucked up in the head.
Mental.
I mean, it's not like it was something bad happens or that. It was arguing or sex.
That is ridiculous.
I hear my parents arguing on a week-by-week basis. It don't really bother me, so I'll take that one. Some people, there's really creepy weirdos out there.
If you got convicted of a crime, would you rather go to jail for life or have the death penalty?
But the thing is, if we're talking about, does this mean death penalty immediately or a death row before?
Death row would be like a month or so.
No, because sometimes people are on death row for like 25 years.
Yeah, but that's when they've got an appeal. You obviously wouldn't have an appeal because you're going to have the death penalty.
No, literally, there's people that got convicted and then was on death row for like 20 years.
Yeah, that's because they've still got appeals processes to go through and stuff.
I think I'll take prison or death penalty. Do I get a last meal?
You did get a last meal, yes.
Batman, the collar.
What would be your last meal? Come on, guys, in the chat. What would be your last meal?
I think I'd probably just take the death penalty. I think if I've done a horrible crime, just get it over with and be done. I don't want to live a life in prison.
You would prefer to die? What would be your last meal?
The rest of you, Take care of
Cricket.
Joe's.
Pizza from pizza.
Sorry.
That's your last meal
Two
before you die would
pizzas?
be a pizza.
2 pizzas.
Tom's would be 2 pizzas.
Mine would be Macca's.
2 Mackies.
Oh yeah. I'd order.
Did you
shitload
say
from
Mackies or?
You originally said pizza, but now I guess it's Mackey's.
No. I'm reading what Peter says.
Both.
I'm sorry. This damn collar. It's a kill switch.
Yeah,
One
more
wrong
people
move
would
and
prefer
Waller
to have the
pulls
death
trigger.
penalty.
I can't
Would you
risk
rather be a
testing
robot
her.
or be an alien?
I won't let her control you like
What?
this.
I appreciate the thought.
Would you
but I
rather
don't
be a
have
robot
choice.
or be an alien?
I'll try
Robot
and
or
take
an
it easy
alien
on
robot?
No, a robot or an alien.
Yeah, I'd be a robot.
Oh, right.
Back off, cat lady!
No, alien one.
No, I've had a bad experience with aliens.
I don't want to know.
That's
You know.
enough.
You
You're
made me
fired,
watch the
Batman.
video.
Give up, Joker.
Oh,
Now.
I thought you were going to tell me you got probed.
No.
Last chance.
I was going to say, no wonder you're asexual. Would you rather bathe in vomit or bathe in worms?
Worms.
I don't know. I think vomit. Worms would still be alive.
Batman! What are you doing?
They'd all be wriggling. Kane,
I do not know.
you have to choose. You're the casting vote.
Vomit probably. Wait, is the vomit warm or cold?
Well,
No, it's not your own vomit, Team Massacre. It's somebody else's vomit.
it might be some of it be yours, but you're
yeah,
not
after
going
you
to.
throw it while you go into it.
Yeah, you might add to it.
Why not go up my own?
Wait, vomit.
Yeah.
Whoa, 72 with the fading worms.
Joker's getting away! He's got Waller!
Get down!
Would you rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type lol, haha, lamau, etc., or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon you use?
So make a weird face or actually laugh.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, but what if I used a dragon emoticon?
Yeah, I was about to ask, animal ones, do we turn into a fucking animal?
No, you could do like a pig nose and
God.
Yeah, but how would
a
I do a
dog
dragon? I
tongue.
can't breathe. I guess I could use the vape.
Oh, you could try.
On 3. 1.
Lots of the animals would look similar, I guess. Most people would actually prefer to laugh.
Yeah, I do the laugh.
One more time.
I've got a giant spike inside me.
You what?
Yeah, just look at the stream. He's got a massive bloody spike through him.
Oh. All I heard was I want a massive spike inside me.
No.
Would you prefer to have the ability to rewind to a previous time in your life or to fast forward to a future time in your life?
The main question is, can you go back to the current time you left from, or do you have to stay in the
No.
time you went to?
You have to go and stay.
So you have to redo part of your life if you go back far enough.
So either redo it or jump ahead in your
You
life.
got it.
But obviously, well, what would happen to...
Yeah, I think you relive it.
Stay with me.
Obviously, so that means you'd go back to the previous
Batman?
form of yourself. You wouldn't stay as what you were when you left.
Batman!
Yeah.
And I guess if you went forward, the gaps will be filled in.
You would stay the same person when you went forward.
That's weird.
Well, I don't know. If you went too far forward, then you'd end up being dead.
I think
Not
I'd
me.
go back in time.
A guy walks
I could go a bit
into a
forward.
doctor's office.
Yeah, I think I'd go for it. I'd
The
go
guy
like
says,
200 years into
Doc,
the
I've
future.
got this thing with my hands. They won't stop
No,
shaking,
most
and
people
it's
prefer to go
driving
back.
me mad. And the doctor says, "Have you been drinking?"
Actually, I'd like to be a child again, like a
Guy
proper
says,
like
You are a
6,
child.
7-year-old.
Not really.
No, like proper like 6,
I
7-year-old.
spilled most of it.
Oh, heard that one before, have you?
Pretty sure from you.
Like Sammy.
It never was quite so relevant.
Not like
before.
Sammy.
I decided my bedside manners could use some adjustment. Admonishing you never seems to get us anywhere.
Serve 7 years in a rough prison, or kill and eat your pet.
Try not to move until the pain.
I already
is
did
settled.
that second one.
That leg still needs
I'll
to
take
heal.
kill and eat my
as do
pet.
the 3rd, 8th, and 10th.
You already done that.
More
How
people
did I
would
get
prefer
here?
to serve 7 years in
Miss
prison.
Kyle, she managed to get you into
Yeah,
the
but
back.
Why does your pet was a
The
chicken?
car arrived here, and
Yeah, some
I
people have
tended
chickens
to.
as pets. That would be lovely.
It must be nice to be reminded that you have friends you can.
It doesn't say to eat it raw.
And then there are friends
No.
who do things like
Kill and eat,
this.
yeah, you can cook it. You have a nice chicken dinner.
He could have killed you. He nearly did.
See, me and Tom are having these
John is
innovative thoughts here.
He has trouble controlling his impulses. And
could've
sometimes
been a
Receive
pig.
five,
thinking.
receive £5 for the rest of your life,
Maybe more.
or receive 10 grand right here, right now.
I know you care for him, Bruce.
Well, if
but
you're
Just do a
old-
bit of
a lot of
calculation.
people.
Me, I'm going to take the £5. Jesus.
Only got worse.
Every day, so there's what,
Computer,
356
bring up all
days in a
live
year,
news feeds,
times 5.
filter for the word
Don't
joke.
I'd make tons.
So it's about 1.5 grand a year. So it would
What do you
take
get for a
you,
year?
it would take you 5 years, well, just over 5 years to get that money that you could have had right at the beginning.
And for the rest of your life, you get a $5 a day.
Yeah.
Hang on, seriously, it's only 2 grand a year. That's like nothing.
Yeah, but additional to what you're already making from work.
Yeah, but 2 grand's like virtually nothing.
Yeah, but for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, but I could get 10 grand now and put a deposit on a house and then save money that I wouldn't have to pay out for the rest of my life.
Fair.
Yeah, I'd probably take the 10 grand because I do need 10 grand right now.
Confirmation whether Amanda Waller, director
Ooh,
of
do I could do?
is still alive. The pursuit led onto the sidewalk where frightened citizens.
I'd probably be better off taking 5, would I? Because
Yeah,
I-
but
I've
to do
been-
£5 a day is a lot. For people that work, it's nothing.
that's nothing.
Although if you got 10 grand, you could get PlayStation Plus again.
You told him being aware
I'll come back to you, man.
Just get
was
10
the first
grand
step
on your
to
PlayStation Plus again.
I probably, I'm guaranteed if you ask any
awareness has
working
only
adult,
shown
they'll all
a
say they'll
path
take
to
the 10
channel
grand.
that anger. You helped make him, you know.
Most
I mean,
of
I
them.
do see the positives because
Two
over
grand
like
a year
30
average
years,
for the rest
you
of your
get-
life
From the
is
start,
not
you
John
bad.
was
get a lot
counting on
more.
your every word. Bend
Oh,
over
they do that with the
backwards
lottery
to
though,
lose
don't they? You can either get like 50 million now or a million for the next,
even the part of
or
you
2 million
that is
for the next
darkest.
25 years or something. So that you don't go and spend it
Now
all in
he
one go.
is that.
I can't give up on him, Al. There's still a chance I can bring him back from the edge.
You're not.
What, Al?
This one is ridiculous. Would you rather eat your favourite food for the rest of your life, or eat whatever you want but never gain weight? The second one, you could just eat your favourite food.
Yeah.
For
and
the
never
rest of
gain
your
weight.
life and not gain weight from it. And I'll take the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
88%.
So I'm guaranteeing 12% actually didn't understand they could just eat the favourite food.
Well, 12% of the people are just thick. Oh, here's a good
When
one.
am I playing Fortnite again? I have absolutely no idea. Not for the relative future. I don't see that happening.
I do kind of want to go on Fortnite to play as Thanos, but I bet you'd have to spend like an hour on there
To
I
try
should
before
and
you
get
even,
all the chance.
before you even see the gauntlet.
I've had too much time to think while you've been.
Would you rather be able to transform into anything or anyone on the world, as opposed to in the world, or be able to teleport anywhere in the world?
So be anybody or teleport.
Well, you can transform into someone. It doesn't mean you are them. It means you look like them.
I'd say teleportation, man.
Partner.
Because if you go to someone who's well known and then you're acting completely different from them, people are going to kind of figure something.
Tiffany.
Yes.
I mean, you could
I was
transform into like
first, but I just couldn't talk her out of it. She has your
a money
drive,
clip
your
or something,
passion.
and then someone will put
Just
you in a
like when
bank
you
vault,
became
and then you
Batman.
can transform back into
That's
something
a
else.
difficult thing to say no to. At
That
least
would be
hear her out.
All right, I'm trusting you on this one.
Teleport.
Yeah, I'd like
51% to 49. That's close.
I'm not sure about this at all, but I wasn't sure about Batman either. I may have my doubts, but you need the help right now, and I mean it.
Be smart and unlucky, or be dumb and really lucky.
I'm already dumb, so I'll take dumb and lucky.
You have to put a stop to him, Bruce. I know you will, but whatever feelings you
Yeah, but
may
lucky
have
means
for
you might
John,
win the lottery.
Don't let him use them against you. You can't allow him to cloud your judgment.
Yeah, that's true. But then you'd probably lose it all because you'd spend it on like magic beans.
He still considers me his best friend. He wouldn't abuse that.
He's a killer, Bruce.
What is
a
dumb?
maniac who kidnapped the head of the world's top intelligence
Unintelligent.
agency. You can't go on blind hope that he will be the man you once
Now, I think
knew.
I'd have to be smart and unlucky, because I'm unlucky now anyway.
Oh, this one's...
Tom, I have a plot hole in your choice there.
What?
Smart and unlucky. The next time you walk outside your door, an anvil will crush your skull and kill you.
Anvil?
Yes, it's an anvil. Okay, a slate off his roof. I don't know.
You've been watching too many cartoons.
Yes. That's the first thing that came to my mind. So it's like an old cartoon.
It's a piano.
There's a piano also can afford, dude.
Yes.
And then make a comical, like, noise as it collapses.
Maybe a chandelier will fall.
Maybe. Would you rather be near death? Like death as in...
Going
death,
to die, or do you mean the figure?
No, death. You can't hear. Or hear everything, but 2 minutes later.
Oh. Can you get hearing aids to fix your hearing if you're near?
No,
death?
obviously not.
Hey, I'm just thinking of things that it doesn't specifically state.
Well, no, it doesn't specifically state that, but we've got to make that the rule, otherwise we can just get around any of them.
Hey, think logically. So I could hear everything 2 minutes later.
Yeah, I think that would drive me insane.
Yeah, someone's had a full conversation with you and you're just hearing it 2 minutes later every single time.
Every conversation you'd have would take hours. Yeah,
take the
everyone.
near-death.
People agree with me being near death.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you rather be a hawk or an eagle? Aren't they virtually the same thing?
Yep.
I mean, I know they're not the same, but
Virtually the same.
for argument's sake,
They're pretty much the same thing.
would you rather live forever or never live?
I'll take live forever.
Well, if you can live forever, can you kill yourself?
No, because
Obviously
then you
not.
wouldn't be able to live forever.
You'd be forever alive, Kane.
Not live at all, I suppose.
But then you'd never have been alive.
Yeah, but you see, if you live forever, after the world is engulfed by the sun, which is eventually going to happen, because it keeps growing,
Then that would
you
probably
float
kill
around
you.
space forever.
wouldn't,
No,
'cause it
you
would
live forever.
literally kill
You can't
you.
die.
If your entire body got destroyed, you'd die.
No, you can't die. That's the whole point. Would you rather
can't
live
die.
forever?
Yeah, because then...
John has often mentioned he misses Arkham.
So after the world ended, you'd just be floating around space forever.
81% of people said live forever.
1%.
81.
Oh.
The agency searched the subway.
Would you rather vote for Barack Obama or Donald Trump?
And raised what was left to the ground.
I don't really care either way.
Donald Trump.
As for the
How many people vote Donald Trump?
Investigated John's other favourite haunt, the stacked deck. Interviews there yielded nothing useful other than the fact John and a few of the regulars he's recruited to his cause haven't frequented the establishment
23% went Donald Trump.
So.
Yeah, well,
Willie Deaver on the left.
it's all liberal
and
people.
that's Frank Dumfrey.
Would you rather be attractive but get punched every
Waller set
day,
up a stake
or
out
be
of the
ugly?
funhouse after her agents' bodies were found.
I'm already ugly, so I just
She
stick
has
to being
people there
ugly.
around the clock. John's
75% would rather be attractive and get punched, and that is
every
1
single day of
million.
your life.
It's 1.2 million people said that.
My word.
Couldn't you stay in your house?
Just wait till you see what it can do. Oh my God.
Obama was a bad
Are
president.
you okay?
They're all bad.
It looks worse than it is.
Yes,
He did.
Trump's
lying like this.
He's the best.
Obama's done a lot of bad things
This
for the country.
this what
Like
happens
he
all-
sold off
all of them
gold
do bad
reserves
things,
and all that
None
sort
of
of
them
stuff.
are good.
Well, the country's actually doing really well. Trump.
Alfred's right, Tiffany.
Their
This happens
financial
all the time.
forecast is really
Me
good.
getting hurt or almost killed.
And this time he's telling the truth.
It's a long shot, but
Would you rather lead a boring life from here forward,
where Joker set his
probably
ambush
Tom's
for
life
the
anyway,
agency.
or
Still an
be
active crime scene.
reborn with all your memories
Good
into
luck.
a baby of the
There
opposite
may be
sex?
something there I can use
That's
to track
weird.
I'll take the second
I'm
one.
coming with you.
I'm sick of my life.
So you'd prefer to be like a 1-year-old baby with the mind of a 23-year-old?
Chemical sniffers, advanced sensor suites, early warning defense nodes, all with sync capabilities.
Because I
directly
could
to
put the
patch.
biggest little shit baby
Scans
ever.
and catalogs evidence in a nanosecond. Maybe even faster than.
I mean, you would probably try a lot harder in
It's even got
school,
some
to be
defensive
fair.
options. Non-lethal, of course.
I would.
Sounds
If
like
I could go back now, I'd definitely try
I
harder.
won't let you down. I won't let either of you down.
But
You
it did say
say
opposite
that,
sex,
but
didn't it? So you'd be a woman.
What's that?
Didn't it say the opposite sex?
Yeah.
So you'd be a woman.
You'll need these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the pain.
But you'd be a baby.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be nice to see it from the opposite side. See what the other gender's like.
you're forgetting something.
Being 100% honest, I'd probably just do it to touch myself every day.
Wow.
Okay.
Because I'd have the mind of myself currently. So, yeah, I'd still want. Yeah, that works out.
Take the cinnamon challenge or the gallon challenge, which I assume is a gallon of milk.
I'll take the cinnamon challenge. I've already done that.
I could do milk. I could do milk easy.
A gallon of milk. That's a fucking shit ton of milk.
Nervous.
Isn't
Yeah, it's
everyone
not too
before the
bad.
first crime scene?
Let's make it more interesting. A gallon of gone-off milk.
I mean, how do we?
How
do
bad
this?
is it?
4 years.
How much cinnamon?
The suits, the voices. they're not
A
just
gallon.
scaring
It's
you.
liquefied, and you drink a gallon of
Working
it.
as intended.
Well, that'd be fine. The whole point of
Everyone
the
is afraid.
challenge is that it's hard to eat because it's powder.
Is
It's
this
hard.
Fucking 3 million kilograms. There you go.
There you go.
That needs some.
Down a gallon of gone off milk, or do the cinnamon challenge with a tablespoon of cinnamon every day for a year.
Batman,
Still take the cinnamon.
I didn't expect to see you here. And this is?
She's with me, Detective.
I'd prefer to get it out of the way.
But a gun
Might not be able to give you a lot of time.
Waller kidnapped him. He getting canned. No one's sure whose jurisdiction this crime
It'd
scene
burn
falls
off my taste buds and then do it.
Yeah, but you'd have to drink
So for
the
now,
gallon of gone off
let's go
milk,
ahead
so
and
you
say
wouldn't
it's
be
yours,
very well for
right?
weeks.
My people are here to help.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it'd be weeks. You'd end up just puking all over the
I'd heard.
Technically, I'm not here.
Although they never better taste anything ever again.
Anyway.
Working outside of the law. Let me know if you need any pointers.
Would you rather be dissolved feet first
What
in
should we be
sulfuric acid
After the
slowly,
separated, Joker had to find
or
somewhere
have a
else to
mafia
hide.
hit on your
There
family?
could be clues here that tell us where that is. And
I'll
Does
go
the
to
mafia
the
hit
second
include
one.
me? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
I'll go to the second one.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean the mafia is going to get them.
So this partner.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
think
just-
it does.
how would your family get away from the
It
mafia?
didn't say a failed
It's-
mafia hit on your
Didn't say
family.
a
It said a
successful one
mafia
either.
hit.
Yeah, but how are they going to fail in
No,
getting your
it's
family?
implied in the question. I'd like to say the first one, but I don't think I could do it.
No, I don't think I could either.
Looks like it was crushed.
Yeah, 51% say mafia hit on your
It's
family.
tungsten steel, though. Hard to
Oh, here we go.
by stepping
Would you rather be able to fly
He's a
but
big
have no
boy.
family or lasting relationships?
Remarkable
It's a bit up there
craftsmanship.
because Kane really hasn't got most of that.
So
Or
filigree.
not.
He's become quite the showman these
So
days.
have family
John Doe
and
doesn't seem
relationships and not
particularly
fly, or fly and have no one close to
Oh,
you.
maybe they had a shop class in art.
So you can either stay as
They
you are,
don't.
or you can fly but you'll have no family or lasting relationships.
But relationships, I assume that means friendships as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lonely life.
Drone.
Yeah.
Bane's venom.
If you could fly,
The suit
would you
was
want to take
punctured.
people
It's everywhere.
and
Is it
show them
useful?
that you can fly? You want to show
No.
off?
Not in finding Joker.
I'll add it to
Right.
ignore on the
But it's still not going to help you make friendships because you can't have friendships.
No, so I think I'll probably take the normal life.
What about be rich but have no family or lasting relationship?
Again, what would you do?
I heard a quote the other day. It's money does make you happier up to like 10 million.
Yeah.
And then for every million after that, it makes you less happy.
Huh.
So
Not
money
sure
does
Riddler
make you
would like
happier.
the new decor.
Yeah, but obviously
This
it
Joker
doesn't
guy
make you
going
truly
nuts.
happy, but it
I heard it
fucking
started
helps.
with Riddler's murder. That he's
I know
blaming
I'd be
Waller
happier
for.
than
Wouldn't
I am
actually
now if I
surprise
had a
me.
bank account and not have to worry about
Riddler's murder.
bills
Really?
every fucking week.
But maybe it
and
was
everything
always
like
just
that.
a matter of time before he snapped.
Would you rather sound like Kermit the Frog or Miss Piggy?
Kermit the Frog.
I am Kermit the Frog.
Bye. Nope. Masker.
Festive, but not a lead.
Would you rather find out your girlfriend is pregnant in the next 10 seconds? Something you're going to have to imagine. Or find out you can never have kids again?
Again?
Well, you can never have kids.
Did it say again in the sentence?
Yeah, but I mean, for people
That
that
implies you've had a
have
child.
kids. What?
When it says the word again, that implies you've already had a child.
Yes, but if you have had a child, then it's trying to say that it's not going
maker's
to take away the children that you've already had.
WD. Willie Deaver,
Well, I'd rather
Joker's
find out that
associate.
I've got a child on the
What
way,
do you have on him?
or
Machinist
never
by
could have
trade,
a child.
with a storied
Yeah.
employment
I'd
history.
rather take the
He's been
having a
fired from
child.
almost every factory and chemical plant in Gotham. Has
So
a
you'd
drinking
prefer
problem,
to have a
apparently.
child than
We're
not
gonna
have a
need to narrow
child?
this down a bit.
Hey,
In
can I
this
see your
fake
notes?
scenario,
Yeah, sure thing,
the
kid.
idea of having the child would be a better idea than
this-
never being over
You write your notes on
taking that
paper.
ability
Yeah,
away
well,
from
I put them in the computer when I got to the office.
I mean, you could put them down in a phone.
Kid, look.
I'll keep looking.
Would you rather eat a rotten raw steak or eat a
Here, I
human's
thought that was
cooked
our
liver?
nickname.
a human's liver.
Yep.
I take the rotten raw steak.
I miss this, you know.
See, I wouldn't have a problem with
You
eating
and me
rotten raw
raking over a
steak.
crime
I'd be up
scene.
for that, but
I
I
messed
wouldn't
it up,
mind
didn't I?
eating human either.
In
I
the
know how
early
weird that
days when
sounds,
we were
but
chasing you,
I
not
think it'd be
realizing you
interesting
were
to
one
try
of the
it.
good guys. You and I came to an agreement.
I don't really see what the I don't see what the stigma is about it. I mean, I'm not saying let's kill someone and eat them.
No, but if you had to, then yeah.
If someone had donated their kidney for you to eat, I'd certainly take a fork for it, see what it tasted like.
If that's how you want it, fine.
Yeah, people agree with me.
Don't expect another olive branch from me.
Oh, what happened there? Kane's gone. Oh, are you off?
What?
Are you off?
No. I accidentally made the wrong decision there.
Oh, I see.
Because I just pissed off Jim Gordon and I really don't want to do that because I wasn't paying attention to what choice I'd just been given.
Wow, this is an interesting one.
What?
Would you rather be an only child and be abused, or live with a family of 10 siblings that hate you?
Abuse or abuse?
So be an only child and get abused.
Or have people hate you that probably will abuse you, but more.
Well, they're not going to touch you up, are they?
How do you know?
Well, just because they hate you doesn't mean they're going to be sexual deviants.
You never know.
Well, no, I know you don't know, but it's not implied in this question.
I think I
would have surprised. There's like 2 people in the chat that have not answered any of these questions.
Oh no. I don't know how much that would have actually saved progress there.
Would you rather die on the Hindenburg or die on the Titanic?
Titanic.
Do you know what the Hindenburg was?
No.
It was that giant zeppelin, like an airship.
Fuck, I'll take the airship.
Up in flames. It went up in flames.
I'll take that.
It was a massive ball of fire. You'd go up quickly, wouldn't you? As opposed to the Titanic, you'd end up like knowing you're going down and then drowning.
I messed it up.
You either burst into flames and then fall to your death, or drown on the cold. And it takes, yeah, it's either slow or it's quick.
I lost my head the other day. I want you to know I'm sorry. I cracked, like I said I would when Waller first moved in.
You were just doing what you thought was right.
Would you rather watch your parents be murdered in front of you, or murder the parents of another family in front of their children?
I've missed this too.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Die or kill someone's parents.
It's a faint
in front of their kids.
That is tough. I don't know, actually.
Joker's knife. Must have lost it after he went into a frenzy.
I think I'd prefer option A.
John Doe thought he could.
Because I think that's what they'd want me to choose.
Actually. Bane's
I don't think my parents would ever like the idea that I killed somebody.
Well, my parents have always said like, "Oh, we've lived our lives.
Nothing of note.
You know, we'd prefer you to live as opposed to us and all that sort of stuff."
Hey, Mike. I think the fact if they lived and knew I killed 2 people, I think that would destroy them inside.
Damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Can you isolate the signal from this device?
It would be a worse option for them to live and know that I've done some horrific deed than them die.
Might come in handy.
Yeah,
personally, so I'd take their death as much as it would destroy me on the inside. I couldn't know they were suffering from some deed I'd ever done.
From the agency guns?
More people would prefer to murder the parents of another family in front of their children.
It's a subpart designed for a firearm. Too prone to misfire.
Hello, Mike.
Shoots the barrel too quickly.
We're just doing random choice questions at the minute while playing this game. By the way, I did get to relive the choice I fucked up then.
Would you rather own a lightsaber or be able to use the Force?
All the Force powers.
within reason.
I think I'd take.
You could move stuff.
Yeah, I'd take force powers. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean a lightsaber would be pretty cool, but force powers would be much better.
I think you'd get bored after a while of having a lightsaber. It could be like, yeah, I've done this, I've chopped this in half and done this, and then you'd be like, oh, what can I do with it now?
In the olden days, it'd be pretty cool because like
Found it was stolen from the
everyone had
stacked deck
swords
a few
and stuff.
weeks
You'd
ago.
be really cool. But
Yeah.
now everyone's got like sniper rifles. You just get shot from behind, wouldn't you?
But if you had the force, you could avoid
My
that
drone
shit.
can analyze it.
Yeah.
Just point and I'll shoot.
Mike would prefer a lightsaber.
Fair point, Mark.
It's nice someone's playing with
Some
us.
details on this paint.
Funny. Doesn't look like a rush job.
Because it's not. The drone sees a body shop quality strip below the top layer.
What's the next question?
The paint
I'm
uses a
trying to
stripping
find out.
solvent that
Half of
hasn't
them are
met
really
compliance
terrible.
standards since.
Cross-referencing this with
The
Blue
force would be
Beaver's
nice. Yeah, I'd
employment
love to
history.
just get something from the other side of the room.
There's only one match.
Would you prefer to have a lair that was underwater
Their
or
main
to be
plant
inside
was
the
shut
cliff?
down last year after
pardon?
the city cited them for
Like a lair, like a
Cape.
like a superhero home.
Yeah, or have, what's the other one?
So to be underwater or to be at the side of a cliff, on the side of a cliff.
Have an underwater home or one on the cliff?
Yeah.
I think I'd take underwater. I think that'd be sweet.
Both gone underwater. I don't know, it'd be difficult to get to.
So would the one at the side of the mountain.
Yeah, but you could fly a plane into it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
The other one
Or
you'd
you
have to
just
get
have
like a
submarine.
boat and then a submarine and...
Here's an interesting one. Out of every character from The Incredibles, have you seen The Incredibles?
No, not really.
Okay, the power of invincibility, super speed, elastic, so stretch your limbs, or super strength, which power would you choose?
How much strength are we talking about?
You could pick up a car.
Pick up a car?
You could pick up a car or a truck over your head.
Or a truck?
Yeah, I believe you did pick something like that up in the movie. So yeah, I'd say you could pick up something around about 18 tons above your head.
So I could smash my way through like a house? Or...
Yes. Also, the invisible, you also have the power to make a force field.
Oh, that's
multiple
rubbish.
safety violations.
I'm just going with what they had in the movie.
Because of the paint.
The plant's been abandoned ever since.
I like that idea.
Perfect
To be
hiding
like
spot.
the Hulk.
I think I'd take the elastic. Because she turned herself into a boat in the movie.
I don't. That would be my third choice. It would either be speed or like power.
I think I'd take the elastic because she even turned herself into a parachute.
Yeah, but you could just go like on a rampage, couldn't you?
Nah, I don't know.
We found him.
Well, well, well. What's all this then? A bat and a walking mustache trespassing on my crime scene.
You escaped.
You got it all wrong, Batty boy. I'm here on agency business.
So that's a rubbish question.
For the
Would
love
you
of
rather
God.
work at
That's
McDonald's or
I'm
Burger
one of the
King?
good guys now. So hand over
what they're both
everything you
the same.
found before I knock out those pearly whites. In the
What?
Would you rather be 4 foot tall or 8 foot tall?
4 foot tall. I'll take 8 foot tall.
That is tall though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Everything would have to be specially made for you.
so at 4 foot, really?
Yeah, but like, so you sit on a sofa and you got more room. Like, oh, that's a harsh deal. Or so you got more space in your house. Or, you know, you can wear children's clothes, which are a lot cheaper. Or, you know, could you imagine sleeping in a double bed as a midget, 4 foot person?
Fair point.
I mean, there's lots of pros to that. And I guess it would be like an actual disability, so you might get some money for it as well.
Fair point. No, I'll take 4 foot then. Now you put it that way.
I've convinced you.
Batman, we don't have time to mess around with this clown.
Make time, Copper. You all take orders from me now.
You with a badge. What a joke.
This
They're all
from a
the same
talking
questions
bat.
now.
Let me show you how things work around here now, Batsy. This is Agent Quinn.
Pick up the helix fossil or pick up the
Suppressing
dome
fire.
fossil.
Dome.
Kabutops.
I always used to pick the dome.
The better Pokemon is Omastar.
Is what?
Omastar.
Omastar.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It was one of the original 150.
Don't remember that name.
It was like one of the fossils that you had to revive.
Oh, that's a helix fossil.
Yeah.
I've never heard the name out loud.
Oh.
I've only ever seen it written, which is why it threw me off.
Oh.
I know Kabuto, because that's the one I always used to choose.
These suits are convinced I can save
It's
their
just
director
very weak
from
to
Big
lots of
Bad
different attacks.
Joker. They'll do anything for
we've done that one.
me. So all you gotta do is tell me where John took her.
Be
so
a genius
I can get
in a
back
world
to
of
my
unintelligent people, or
After
be
all-
unintelligent in a world of geniuses.
Well, the world's already stupid now. So
Yeah, but even worse.
I'd be stupid in a world of intelligent people.
Johnny Boy and I are due for a nice long
I feel like
talk.
that's probably what we are now.
You know him better than anyone. Let's work together
Right.
on this.
Oh, now
I suppose
there's
not
an
everyone's
idea. You can team
that
up,
intelligent,
and I'll
but
knock his
there are
head
lots
off
of
his
people that
shoulders
are way
with my
more
government-issued hammer.
We're taking him alive.
That's so. Your offer just got way less interesting.
Would you rather have grown up without a father? Or grown up without a mother?
Ash, why are you being a dick? Growing up without a father or what? Growing up without a mother?
Yeah.
I love both my parents.
I don't think it really makes much difference to me. But, yeah. Everyone goes like, oh, my mum, I love my mum. Like, they're the same. They're 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah, but with being a lad, you'd bond more with your father over stuff, wouldn't you?
I think I'm closer to my mum, but it's just
equally
because
as
she's
close
soft.
to both of them. There's always a special relationship between a father and a son, isn't there?
I think there's also a close relationship between a mum and a son.
Yeah, I think I'd take without a mother. Tough decision that one really is, though.
Would work with you people. Oh well, I'll try something you can understand.
Would you rather live as a woman in
shoot people like
Afghanistan
that?
in present time, or live as a black man in the 1800s?
Mayonnaise one must sort of take mayo. What was yours? Something about black man in the 1800s?
Would you rather live as a woman in Afghanistan in present time, or live as a black man in the 1800s?
Yeah, but in Afghanistan, slightly okay with women compared to what black people were treated like in the 1800s.
Well, I think certain rights are removed from women in Afghanistan.
Slight wise, 1800s, black people were slaves.
They were?
I think I'd rather take being a woman in Afghanistan. At least they're not as much of a slave, because they are treated very poorly, though.
64% would prefer to live as a black man in the 1800s.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, was it?
Did you know that one of the first people to own slaves was a black woman?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, one of the first. She was a very wealthy American businesswoman, and she was one of the first people to own slaves. So when everyone says it was only white people that was all oppressive to black people, then do remember that a black woman was one of the first people to own slaves. surprising you, doesn't it?
I'm off duty.
Hello? What's a girl gotta do to get some firepower in here?
Watch Lost or watch The Office? I think I could choose.
The Office.
I enjoy both of them.
Asset in the line of fire! Don't shoot!
Have superhuman memory, ability to retain all information you see, hear, and read.
Yeah.
Or teleportation.
Oh, teleportation.
Teleportation would be great for selfish reasons.
Could also be for selfless reasons.
Why?
Say there's a massive fire going on. Say someone's getting robbed, and it's on the news. You could instantly be there.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, but you could do more.
Just going to go and have a look.
Yeah, but if you managed to have a gun, you could probably pop in and kill the person. You know what I mean? You could use it for good.
Well, depending on if you can take stuff with you, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, if you can travel teleportation
the
with a
eidetic
gun.
memory. Game with your life, there's a lot of things you need to forget.
The idea of being able to
Why have
remember
you left
everything
that
you
party
can
chat?
hear and see would be good.
Join the party chat again.
He's probably getting told off.
True.
Get paid to read every book, or get paid to watch every TV show.
Oh God.
Well, you can't read, so
I can read. No, why not, Kane?
Those collars in my sleep.
have a real lightsaber, or save a random African kid from starvation.
So be selfish or be selfless. Basically.
Well, if you take the lightsaber, you know that essentially you're killing someone in Africa.
Montoya!
Got it, sir.
I'm a selfish prick, but I'll take my lightsaber.
I think I'd take the lightsaber and then go and volunteer. Or sell it and, like, give half the money to Africa.
Sending you off to Blake-Cox.
I mean, how much would people pay for a working lightsaber?
The agency isn't gonna let me sit in a cell. I'm an asset.
Must be like
I'm
millions.
gonna get what I want, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
You think you're in
What sort of question is that? Would you rather have $150 in coins or have $100 in paper money?
I'm doing this thing on my terms, no one else's.
Now tell that to Waller when she gets back in the office.
So have more money in coins or have less money in
Go find
cash?
Joker before he carves up
Yeah,
Waller.
so 150
I'll
quid
clean
in
up this mess.
like 50p's or 20p's,
just
or
take
have
the bank.
£100 in
Notes.
notes. Exactly. Just go.
Let's take more money in the coins.
Absolutely. If it was like £110 or £100, I might take the £100.
Because it's not worth
Then
the
you haven't
effort
got
for the £10 to get them changed. But
Yeah.
for the sake of 50 quid, I'll take the bloody coin.
Yeah, it's nearly a day's pay.
It's okay, join the chat boy. Again. What are these new Walker's crisps like?
We had the rib ones and the chicken tikka masala ones. They were terrible.
What were?
Chicken tikka masala.
I have heard that. I've got a pack of. I've got the roasted mint and lamb and mint, cheese fondue and coronation chicken ones.
I don't like mint.
But I don't know if you'd be able to taste it that strongly. And wouldn't it be more
I bet you can.
the mint? I don't mind mint as a flavour, I just don't like the mint sauce.
Batman. Got a visual on Joker and Waller. Doesn't look like he's hurt her.
Not yet.
Would you rather be Batman or
I'm in the
Superman?
rafters, out of sight. Say the word if you need help.
Batman or Superman? I take Superman because he has better powers. He actually has powers.
He does. He does.
Super laser sight, super strength, super.
I like
fly.
Batman.
Why would you,
I really do.
Batman's awesome, but Superman does have better powers.
Superman is the
I
best
take complete responsibility.
superhero by a long way.
Took you
He's
long
got
enough.
like every power.
Hey, Mr. Nichols.
I mean, I assumed
At
you'd
the
be okay.
same time, though,
You're Batman. For
if you
Pete's
was
sake. But still,
Superman,
are you okay, buddy?
do you not feel like you'd be compelled to do the stuff that Superman does, like go and save people from
Sorry,
dying
I know
and
things
stuff?
got a little.
Would you really want to do that?
I had to do something.
Whereas if you was Batman, you could just sort of do it when you wanted.
I'm this close to getting Waller to admit to every terrible thing she's ever
Don't
done.
read the comments. I
That's over.
timed them out.
I'll deliver her punishment.
Oh, don't read it.
Have to reflect the enormity of her crimes.
The only enormity I'm seeing is your jail sentence.
Waller needs to go to trial. Maybe spend the rest of her life in a cell. But not whatever this is.
Do you know how long that would take? You know, I don't know why you're not more into this. Think of everything
okay.
she put you through.
Would you rather have the same meal every meal for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Or eat whatever you wanted, except once a month you have to eat a poo sandwich?
I'll take the same meal. I don't really eat variety of food anyway.
So you go eat like tomato and basil pasta.
I assume you get to choose what you would eat.
No. That's what I'm giving you, tomato pasta.
No, you didn't agree to that terms.
Or pot noodles.
Isn't that what you live off anyway?
To her.
Isn't that what
Even
I
her
live
own
off?
agent.
I know
Well,
I've
a
made
pot noodle for
mistakes.
ages.
You try to do the right thing, but there's always a cost. Just ask your pal Batman.
That's
here.
what I certainly
He'll
lived
say
off
the
when I
same
couldn't
thing.
walk around.
I do what I do for a reason. I'm not ashamed.
I've made tough calls myself. I understand.
What?
Have a huge head and a small
buy
neck, or
any
have
of
a
her
huge
crap.
head.
Clearly,
A huge neck and a small head.
We've heard you.
What? Big head, small neck, big. What was it?
Well, you've got a big head or a small head, and a big neck or a small neck.
I'll
One
take
big,
small
one
neck,
small.
big head.
Big head. I don't really feel like you see many people with small heads. But we always used to bully people with big heads.
Excuses? You didn't mean for people to get hurt. Collateral damage, yada yada yada. But there's one crime that can't be excused. You killed the Riddler. And then you tried to pin it on me!
Didn't kill him. Like I said.
It was you! You killed Riddler! Say it!
I will not.
If there's one thing I learned by watching you, violence solves a lot of problems! Damn it, Batman! Stay out of my way! You need a distraction. While I get my confession.
Any more interesting
The way
ones?
boss talked about
I haven't
you,
found a single interesting one
I
since I've
thought
been
you'd
there.
be bigger.
It's like eat a worm or eat a fly.
Yeah, but flies are small, worms are bloody massive.
Move, she dies. I'm trying really, really
Have
hard
no
to
eyebrows
do
or
things
have a
your way.
huge.
I want to just slice her throat right here, right now.
This isn't my way.
Really? Today, this isn't your way. You're just saying things.
Mr.
Trying to
Tom.
trip me up.
What?
Have no eyebrows or have a unibrow?
Unibrow?
She justifies her crimes. Says they're for the greater good. Just like you.
It's a unibrow you can't shave or
word. Justice as an excuse. So you can do
otherwise
whatever
it
you
wouldn't be a
want.
unibrow.
I thought you and I
Two
friends in the same stitch.
It's close, 51-49.
Justice. What I do keeps Gotham from becoming the
Be
swamp
Harry
it once
Potter or Luke
was.
Skywalker.
I've given everything to
Harry
protect
Potter.
this city.
Delusions of grandeur, much. Yet another.
Are we saying this is be them and do their whole life, or after their stories finish?
I'd say after their stories. So basically, the power you have their powers and you are them after.
Waller!
So Luke Skywalker after
Someone else pay for my crime.
Empire Strikes
Waller
Back,
didn't kill Riddler.
or Harry Potter after episode 8.
I know it was wrong. Now.
Ketchup or barbecue? Ketchup.
God, are you kidding me? These are the people you want to protect.
You'd have to decide if you wanted to live, which world you wanted to live in, wouldn't you? Because one, magic is real, and the other one, I suppose the Force is magic, isn't it?
This is a joke.
Get back, Tiffany.
No! I've kept this in the dark for too long. I used a drone.
What about being Harry Potter, or like
There's your
being
proof.
a magical world like Harry Potter?
Sacrifice
Being
yourself for Waller.
Or a Pokemon world.
Why did she attach the fucking metal?
Murder is wrong. Trust the system.
She literally caught a metal thing flying towards her. That was a smart. If she literally just moved, she wouldn't have. Why did she attach it?
No different.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. You've got Mike asking you.
Pony or a fog? Fog. Horses are a lot more rare.
He's down! Hands where we can see them!
After everything we've been through together, this is how it ends.
Stay down. Please. It's over.
Huh. That's your best pep talk. Just give up on your dreams. Stand for nothing. I believed in you, Batman. Like I never believed in anything. And it was all a lie!
Just murdered 3 people.
It's Joker!
My sister ends up in a wheelchair or suck off Tony Bomboni. I'll take my sister in a wheelchair. And why have you left my voice chat so and you're still typing?
That's enough.
No, I'm still here. Yeah, pretty much. Super Justin, when you coming back?
I was such an idiot. I was so busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you.
Good at games? No. Seriously, I'm not.
You. I lost myself. But not anymore.
Okay.
Hello. You prefer your sister to a wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm not gonna suck off any baloney.
Wow.
Gross. What, for Super Chasney washing his hands? I'm pretty sure that's the opposite of gross.
That's literally the opposite of gross.
I guess that's it. I really wanted to be a hero, you know? But I just can't. I know you used
Oh no,
me.
John's hand. Oh, okay.
I know. I should hate you for that. But I don't. Because I had such a good time with you, Bruce. Did you ever think of me as your friend? Like a true friend?
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one messed up guy.
Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes or be in a cage with a honey badger and a lion for 20 seconds?
I'll take the cage.
The cage? You'd be dead.
Sound.
You can't say neither. That's the whole point of the game.
I'd rather take the cage because then I won't be known as the hobo toe fucker. I don't want to be known as the hobo toe fucker.
You're only going to suck it.
Yeah, but the hobo toe sucker then.
I think the circumstances allow.
I think Kane thought you said fuck as well.
Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life.
Would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Egypt?
It's what I do. I save people.
Greece or ancient Egypt.
It's a shame we couldn't have saved more. I've got a lot of unpleasant phone calls to make.
Thank you, Mr. K.
Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished
I'll take
business.
ancient Greece.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer. Make sure they don't.
I'd take Greece because Egypt's
Just
too hot.
try not to rip each other's heads
Greece,
off, okay?
totally.
We
Wait,
can all
Greece
play
is hot.
nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
It's not as hot as Egypt. Egypt's a desert.
Fair point. Yeah, I'll take that.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands.
Your partner have a homosexual affair, or your partner have a heterosexual affair. How is that possibly a question?
May have caused a lot of problems, but
either way, they're having an affair.
Yeah, but would you prefer your partners to have an affair? Well, because they're going to have an affair in either one. But would you prefer them to have a normal affair, or would you prefer to find out your partner is secretly gay?
I didn't want
as well as having an affair.
See things going down like this.
Not all
let the
deserts
mission
are
get
hot.
out from under me. Never really.
Well, they're not in the
solid.
Well, they are.
Footing.
I don't want to hear it, Waller. Save it for your bosses.
Apart from when the sun's not on them.
The sausage gets made, as long as they still get.
Well, they certainly were. That's why they've turned it into barren wastelands. That's why it's a desert.
I just came here to round up the pack.
Desert isn't
Quick
hot.
and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have.
You're going to be like, well, technically, the Antarctic is a desert.
Everything I do.
Yeah, he just did. Antarctica is a desert.
Yeah, I knew he said that. I even called it.
I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham.
Yes, but we're talking about a sandy desert.
To make the world a safer place.
Whatever your reasons, you went too far. You escalated things on the bridge. You got people killed. And coming after me? What were you thinking?
You sided with that maniac. What was I supposed to do? Give you a medal? You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with all the toys beating up on lunatics.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
You're so far up your own ass, you can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you paid them.
Bye-bye.
Which are sometimes called polar deserts or cold deserts. They're not deserts. They're specific deserts. So yes, they're a desert, but no, they're not a desert.
It's like the difference between a car and a van. They're slightly different.
Yeah.
A Pacific desert is still a desert.
Would you rather be a carrot or a cucumber?
Carrot?
Carrot's ginger.
And? You can get purple carrots. You didn't say I could be a purple carrot. Suck on your boyfriend, your mum's boyfriend's toe, or die in a freezer. It's literally not even following a pattern there. It's one suck on someone's toe and the other one's die.
Hang on, suck your mum's boyfriend's toe.
Or die in a freezer.
Die in a freezer.
Yeah. I'm gonna take
the
toe.
Would you prefer to suck a toe or die?
You're hurt.
It's nothing.
What was the last one? Suck a toe or what?
Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a
suck
distraction.
a hobo's
It
toe
was
or...
certainly distracting.
My
I can't
confession.
remember what the other one was.
It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Would you rather it snow for the rest of your life or rain for the rest of your life?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
Would you rather it snow for the rest of your life or rain for the rest of your life?
I know.
Rain,
I'm
because
sorry.
at least rain
I
doesn't
knew
cause
this
as
would
many
ruin
accidents.
everything.
You were right.
Riddler
Well, I think
tore
that
my
people would
family
end
apart,
up getting good with snow. Like in Canada, they're pretty decent with snow.
My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them.
Yeah, people
broke all
said
of us.
snow.
I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it.
No, because like Super Chasney said, they'll get better and then you'll be going to school.
Oh, powerless.
Yeah.
Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it.
Also, if you never go to school again,
Understand it.
you'd be really
Thank
thick.
Okay.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear it if you despised me.
You got told off for being on it to be with us.
So?
Would you rather have holes put through both hands and both
I
feet via
suppose
nails
this
and a
puts me on your
hammer?
most wanted list.
Or go 40 days in the desert without food?
What? Put both things through your hand or go through a desert?
Have a nail through hands and feet, or go 40 days in the desert without food?
40 days. So
40.
So be Jesus or be Jesus.
Yeah. But which part would you do?
I think I'll take the nails.
I think I'd take the nails. I don't think I could.
It's done.
We
Then. You've had. Does this mean you've nailed to the cross, or is it literally just? Are you actually getting put to the cross?
It just says have holes put through both hands and both feet via nails and a
So
hammer.
basically, they're going to knock them through, and then that's it. You're done. I'll take that because
Well,
that's
they'd
not
have to take
40
them
days
out.
suffering in a desert with no food.
I think you'd be suffering for 40 days with massive holes in your hands and feet.
Yes, but you'd have less problems, I think.
Well, no, it says go for 40 days in the desert without food. Regardless of if there's food there, you can't have food.
Yeah, you go 40 days without food in the desert.
That was in the question.
So yeah, I'd take the nails.
Why does he have to come up with something for every question?
You want to fill your father's shoes. You need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
Listen to the Macarena for 4 straight hours.
Second chance?
Or listen to Tony Bomboni for an hour.
Hard for your redemption.
Take the Macarena.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Would you rather be constantly followed by 32 ducks for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Or have 4 meter long arms?
I'll take the ducks.
I have lots of questions about the arms.
Yeah.
You can't kill the ducks because they'd keep coming back.
You'd always have the ducks following you. Always.
I mean, you could sell them, make lots of money. Exactly. Sell them again. Are the 4 meter long arms like a normal arm? And it only bends like in the middle?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward.
Otherwise, say it's
At
like
least I
2
don't want to
meters
be.
and 2 meters.
Not anymore. Then again, this won't be
Because
the
otherwise
first
they'd
time
be
I've
dragging
found
on
my
the
courage
floor.
in a single malt.
Or is there
Courage
extra
for what?
bends?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred.
Would
Why
you rather
continue
live in
for one
Westeros
vacation?
or live in Middle Earth?
Someplace in the sun,
Westeros.
on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation
They're
will
both
be
pretty
permanent.
grim places.
But
Yeah,
why?
Westeros seems slightly less.
This war of ours is not
There's
what
less
it was when we
war
started.
going on in
I no longer
there
have the
than
stomach
Middle
for
Earth,
it.
'cause everyone died.
It's
in
not
Middle Earth, pretty
sustainable.
much.
At least not for me.
So, take a back seat from the operations. Put your feet up for a while. Keep us stocked with cucumber sandwiches and tea.
And just stand idly by while your enemies rend you.
Have
limb
you
from
heard about
limb,
this net
do a little
neutrality thing?
dusting?
Yeah, I have.
I obviously don't know exactly what it is because it doesn't make any sense to me. But they were saying how people in America, they were complaining because they were charging different rates for different speeds of internet. I'm like, we have that in this country.
Yeah. The basic sum of it is that companies will slow down certain websites that don't give them unless they pay more money. So say this company owns, say, Twitch, they'll give them the faster network and then they'll slow down the network rate for Google. unless Google go and pay them money to get the better rates. Basically, they're controlling what speed goes to what websites.
Yeah, but it's up to them, isn't it?
Net neutrality was stopping that, saying that every website should get the same rate of speed.
Yeah, but I don't mind that. I mean, if I pay, like, it's up to them, isn't it? It's their business.
Yeah, but the whole net neutrality was saying that the internet is a business. It should be.
Yeah, I agree. It is a business.
They're just they're trying to scam more money out of other companies by screwing them over even more. Which net neutrality was saying, no, you can't do that. As a simplified version.
I don't know.
My friend got a victory royale on solo on iPad this morning. Oh.
Time him out.
No, don't time him out.
While you
can't get Fortnite on mobile. They actually timed him out. Yeah, you can only get PUBG, can't you?
What, on mobile?
Yeah, I know you got PUBG because I've got it.
I think you can get Fortnite on phone.
I will App Store
it. Oh, poor Tom.
Everyone hates me.
Oh, here's one. What about the trolley problem? Would you prefer? So you're standing in a road, like an old-fashioned train station, if you like, and you've got a switch in front of you. There's a train hurtling down the track, and there's 5 people stood on the track looking the other way. They're going to die. They're going to get hit by the train.
Yeah.
Or you can pull the switch, and it pushes the train onto a different platform, or onto a different line, and there's one person stood over there, and you can hit them instead. Do you pull the lever?
So kill 5 or kill 1?
No, you're not killing 5.
Oh no, the 5. I can save 5 and kill 1, or 5 die and 1 lives.
Yeah. So the question is,
do I kill one person?
Would you kill 1 person to save 5, or do you not intervene?
I think I feel guilty for killing that 1 person.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't.
I think the fact that if I don't do anything, I've not killed anybody really.
Yep.
I mean, is really 1 life more valuable than the other? It's that 1 person standing on that track that I killed worth killing to save them 5 people?
I agree with you, but I think the question the idea is that the problem you escalate it. So what about if there's 10 people standing on the track and then there's 1?
That gets even harder. Do I kill 10 people? Well, I don't kill them. Do I let 10 people
if you
die?
don't, what about 20?
That's what I mean. It's a hard question, isn't it?
So what's the number of people you would save?
I think 10. If I could save the 10 people.
I don't know.
It's a tough decision. Hey, Super Sam, how are you?
Lead out on the back.
Hey, Sam.
I don't think so. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
I'm good, how are you?
Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in
Would
an
you
asylum,
prefer
for
to
God's
prevent
sake.
World War II and all other war-related deaths that went along with it, Holocaust included, or cure all forms of disease, cancer, STD, AIDS included?
So save a lot of people in the past or save everyone in the future? Is basically the answer there.
I think the idea is prevent all war, so future wars as well.
but then or prevent all diseases.
Yeah.
War or diseases? That is a tough one.
I don't think I'd want to do either.
No?
Well, there's too many people in the world. Like,
well,
we've
yeah,
got to die from something.
Yeah, but if we called all diseases, people would kill themselves anyway.
I liked this. If someone came up with an idea, just bringing back the T-Rex, just one, just let it wander around, picking people off, because there's too many people in the world.
There really is.
Just let one T-Rex wander around.
There's 7 billion people in the world. Go back 35 years ago, there was 5 billion people in the world. It's too much growth for the planet.
Worked, didn't it?
In a manner of speaking. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes
Would you
into
prefer to be too hot or too cold?
I prefer too cold.
Yeah, me too.
I have to have a cold room to sleep. Like, I've not had a radiator on in 5 years.
I'd much prefer to be, like, in a freezing cold room with... I mean, you can always buy an extra duvet, can't you?
Yeah.
Right.
But when you're too hot, you can't cool yourself down.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a lot harder to cool yourself down than it is to warm yourself up.
But you look at, like, places in America and stuff where they have aircon and stuff, and they can just control the temperature in the entire house.
Every single restaurant and supermarket and everything apparently in like Florida and that all have aircon.
Oh, they do.
Like, I'm a person who doesn't own a coat or a jacket.
I don't have a coat.
That's what it says about my... That's what it says about me with cold, is I just don't feel it. So I'd rather than be cold, because it doesn't bother me. Because I walk around without a jacket in winter. I wore one in winter last year. That's because someone forced me to wear it when it snowed. And that would have been this year. Someone forced me to put a jacket on, and as soon as I got out of the car, it was off. I was not impressed that it made me wear it. It didn't do any benefits, and I just took it off. I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
Be in The Simpsons or be in South Park?
South Park.
I feel like if you're in South Park, there's more chance of something bad happening to you.
Yeah, but South Park's hilarious.
Yes, you were, Mike.
You were, because he's a dick, and you said Fortnite.
Suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands.
Let's see if I won the lottery,
I
shall we?
foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things
You've
were
won a
in the
free
beginning.
lottery lucky
We
dip.
put her in danger on her
fantastic.
first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene.
So
the lives
basically
we
it means
touch
I
are
didn't
touched
win.
by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them, some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
These questions now. Just keep going back to the same ones.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Two-player quiz.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Okay, we can have pop music, movies, geography, science, computer, literature, classical music, history, or miscellaneous.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay?
History.
If I promised things would be different.
History.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Oh my goodness, we can't.
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Mixed general history quiz.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al.
Oh, this is
Even
way too
this.
hard.
What?
This person became famously known for assassinating which person? And his name is Mijalievich.
Okay, he's Italian, obviously.
Or like Croatian, or
I have literally no idea.
Russian. No, let's try different. Oh, this is about a pub quiz.
So please.
British true or false quiz.
Yeah, do it. Abraham Lincoln, he just said.
Oh, maybe just
Probably.
one more night.
It was one of the answers.
I couldn't let Alfred go.
I bet he's American. Oh, Mike. You're going to miss the quiz.
I'll see you later, Mike. Thanks for joining me. That's it. We didn't let Alfred leave.
Right, well, let's do this quiz quickly then.
Evaluate choices.
The current Earl of Sandwich. Oh, we've only got 20 seconds. The Earl of Sandwich is co-owner of a chain of sandwich shops called the Earl of Sandwich. Is this statement true or false?
False.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Before the Red Arrow... Oh, we don't know the answer yet. Before the Red Arrows existed, the RAF used to have several display teams, one of which was called the Red Pelican. Is this true or false? I reckon that's false.
True.
You reckon it's true? We'll go with your answer. In 1893, a man named Jack Ferry crossed the English Channel on a floating tricycle. Is this true or false?
On a floating tricycle.
Son Thunderbolt!
1893.
I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
I'm gonna say no. False.
Tesco magazine has the highest circulating figure of all publications
You
in
got
the
that
UK.
look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Tesco magazine.
Yeah, I think they just give it away free in Tesco's.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Right, question 5. In Britain, spiders outnumber people by more than 1,000,000 to 1.
In Britain?
Yeah.
That's false.
I
Thunderbolt!
think that might be true.
I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Eton College was founded to provide free schooling for poor boys. Is this statement true or false? That's where the really rich kids go.
True.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me, and I can't stand it.
I've got 5 questions left. British soldiers in World War I had a tea ration of 6 pints per day. Is this true or false?
I'm gonna say true.
True. 6 pints. World War I. Since 2012, you have needed a license from the state to sell seaweed in Britain. True or false?
I weighed my options, and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
8 seconds. 5, 4,
false.
3, 2.
I won't let you
Waterloo Bridge in London is often called the Ladies' Bridge because it was built by women. Is this true or false?
False.
I've never heard that.
Never ever heard that.
Only 17% of the Royal Mint's coin are made for use in the UK. Is this true or false?
False.
Wrexham in Wales has tiling supplies shop called Bonnie Tyler. Is that true or false?
I'm gonna say true on that.
More elements on the periodic table have been discovered in Britain than any other country. Is this true or false?
False.
Oh, here's the answers. Now look back at your scores.
In the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Have you got the answers yet?
Oh, no, we have to register. That's a load of rubbish.
How do I get out of this?
You got that
Yes,
look
correct.
in your eye, the kind that's...
I've just already done all 3 of these stats.
Ah, you could do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Well, here's the actual stats from the thing. 70% of people saved whale.
That absolutely deafened me.
7% of people took Tiffany with us.
Okay, what is the official language of Great Britain? Is it A, English, B, French, C, Russian, D, German?
English.
Are you sure?
I'm positive that the Great Britain has English.
Don't forget, you've got lifelines. You can call a friend, or you
definitely
can
going
ask the
English.
audience. Big Ben is a horse, an animal in the zoo, a clock, or a famous name.
I'm gonna say none of them are actually true. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say clock because it's not though because the
It's
Big
not a
Ben
clock,
refers
it's the
to
bell.
the bell inside of the
Yeah.
tower. It's not the actual.
I agree.
But for the sake of it, we'll go clock.
Yep.
Even though that's incorrect.
Clock is correct. I know. The USA is in Africa, Europe, America, or Asia.
USA is in America.
Are you
How
sure?
does that make sense? USA is United States of America.
I know. What is the biggest ocean in the world? The Atlantic, the Arctic, the Indian, or the Pacific? You should know this, Tom.
Damn it. We defeated him. Okay, there's all my stats.
You got 10 seconds to go.
Oh god. 50-50.
You can ask the audience. There isn't a 50-50.
Ask the audience.
I've asked the audience for you. Everyone says D.
Go with D.
The Pacific Ocean.
Oh, I was going to go Atlantic.
Well, the Pacific is correct. What number is unlucky in Japan? 4, 17, 13, or 6? You've got phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
You got phone a friend and ask Charlie as well, because there isn't a 50-50. Phone a friend. You're phoning your friend.
Phone a friend.
He thinks the answer is A.
I'll go with A.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's the correct answer.
4.
You've won £1,000 for 2,000. The most popular sport in Britain is hockey, football, baseball, volleyball.
It's football.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You've won £2,000, Tom.
Why was cricket not an option there?
The USSR entered World War II in 1944, 1939, 1817, or 1941.
I'm going to go 1941.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's the correct answer.
Why was 1800 a option in that?
Because it's terrible. The capital of Australia: Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, or Brisbane. You've only got one lifeline, which is to ask me.
Melbourne or Sydney? Melbourne or Sydney?
I think you should ask me.
Okay, I'm asking. And use my Ask Charlie.
It's neither of those. It's Canberra.
Okay, I'll go Canberra. Seriously?
The correct answer, yes.
Canberra,
You've
really?
won £8,000. Yep. On what lake the wind blows Barguzin? Baikal, Hillier, Taihu, or Castorica?
I don't even understand what the hell you just asked.
A, B, C, or D.
Well, what's
This
the
is for £32,000. On what lake the wind blows Barguzin? A, B, C, or D? You've got 4 seconds. B. Hillier.
B.
No, you got it wrong.
What was it?
Didn't say.
I don't get the question. Doesn't make sense.
You got to stop using your lifelines so early. Go on, we'll do one more and then I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Alright, don't forget, you've got your 3 lifelines.
That's Charlie.
What is the official language? What's the official language of Great Britain?
English.
It's just the same questions. Yeah, Big Ben is a clock. This is ridiculous.
I think we'll end it then if it's not going to give us.
Oh, yeah, that's the same. That's sad.
I think these people need to really fact check some of this stuff.
It's obviously American, isn't it?
Clearly.
I mean, loads of people say Big Ben is. Oh, I found another one.
What was that? I don't even understand the question you asked me about the wind of something.
No, it was terrible.
The fuck is that?
This one looks a lot better. Enter your name, Tom.
Hello, Dovahkiin. Rape is illegal.
Oh, it's really loud. So, turn the sound off. Okay, you could win $1 billion if you answer 15 questions correct. The Boston Celtics are a famous professional sports team in what league? MLB, PGA, NBA, or NFL?
The Boston Celtics.
You've got a 50-50, phone a friend or ask the audience. I don't know the answer.
A Boston Celtics.
You're going to have to choose one quick. I've asked the audience for you. You had 1 second left.
Yeah.
They've all said NBA.
Go with NBA.
I knew it wasn't PGA, that's golf.
Definitely not. I was trying to think whether it was basketball or hockey.
Would you like to carry on or just take the $100?
Carry on. You know, if I did, I got to like 1,000, I'd probably just take the 1,000 and leave.
Right, how many yards long is a football field? 100, 1,000, 500, or 25?
I'm going to go 1,000.
That's a long way.
So, go 500.
I think that's long. 500.
Go 500.
It was 100.
Really?
Yeah. That is quite a long way. Alright, okay, here we go. Bacon is cuts of meat taken from what animal?
Pig.
Cow, deer, pig, Rob Schneider.
What? I
Pig.
take pig, thank you. Rob Schneider.
Right,
what
you've
the
got all your lifelines. Kane's in here. According to the idiom, a picture paints 1,000 what? Letters,
Words.
smiles, giraffes, or words?
Words.
Correct. You got $200. Which food might you serve sunny side down or sunny side up? Eggs, steak, shrimp, or hamburgers?
Eggs. Could they all be about food? I might know the answers.
This is so much easier.
Yeah, you asked me about fucking football or basketball.
I don't know. What kind of nut is the mascot for the Planters Snack Food Company? Peanut, cashews, pecan, or almond?
Just go peanut. Oh no, ask audience.
Ask the audience. I bet it's going to be peanut now. Peanut. Yes, it was peanut.
God.
This question is for a guaranteed $1,000. What is the mascot for Klondike Bar, which appears on the wrapper? An Eskimo, a cow, a polar bear, or an astronaut? You might have to phone your friend.
I don't know this.
Oh,
company.
you can phone a teacher, a couch potato, and a scientist, a computer programmer, or a musician.
I'll take the couch potato because I'll eat the food.
Wait as we get Wayne on the line. Hello, Wayne. He's just asked the question. The answer is C, polar bear. How sure are you? I'm 100% sure. Do you want to go with C?
Yes.
Correct.
How the hell was I meant to know an American food?
I think it's an American thing. Who did Billie Jean King defeat in 1973 tennis match labelled as the Battle of the Sexes? I don't know any of these people. Ted Schroeder, Bobby Riggs, Jack Kramer, or Rod Laver? You've got
my last
50-50. 50-50. You've got Bobby Riggs or Rod Laver.
Bobby Riggs?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Correct!
Oh my god. How the hell am I meant to know tennising from 1970 from America?
This is for £4,000. Which is one of the post-human races in H.G. Wells' novel The Time Machine? Omu, Knoll, Eloy, or Yeek?
Knoll?
Knoll?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No. Don't know.
Ah, you was wrong. It was Eloy.
I have never read that thing.
But you won $1,000.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I actually have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game on PS1.
I used to have that. It was terrible. It used to take so long.
Oh yeah. I've played it again. It's entertaining.
Do you remember those DVD games that used to come out like around Christmas, where you could play like Bullseye and stuff on a DVD player with the remote, and it would ask questions?
Yeah, they were a bit weird. Shit.
They were always really terrible, but they were alright to play once.
Yeah, and then you got proper games.
Yeah, and then you just put them away and never get them out again.
Yeah, then you got games console, so you actually played games that were decent.
Yeah, I think they were like aimed at families though.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hope these flavours are nice, because I got a 6-pack of these Walkers Crisps. So I need to go get another. I need to get all the other flavours. What was it? Barbecue beef, chicken tikka masala, and what's the last one?
The barbecue is the barbecue rib, I think it is.
Yeah, barbecue rib, chicken tikka, and there's one other flavour.
I don't know.
I assume their decades are from the 80s, 90s, and noughties. Or is it the 30s, 40s, 20s, 30s?
I think it's 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and teenies.
Yeah.
Coronation
I've
Chicken.
got the 56s and 70s.
Oh, Coronation Chicken.
Yeah, which is
It's
what
the
I've got.
50s.
Roast lamb 60s. Cheese fondue 70s.
Chicken tikka masala is the 80s. 90s is the barbecue rib. And 2000s is the sweet chili.
Ah.
That cheese fondue sounds rank.
I'll let you know when I do a review on it. The thing is, I do like on the back that it gives you an explanation of why they were popular and what relation they have to this era. Like cheese fondue is because dinner parties in the 70s were all the rage.
Yeah.
And there was no bigger centerpiece than the cheese fondue. Roast lamb and mint was because roast dinners took a resurgence because of post-war rationing. 50s was because of the coronation.
Post-war what?
It says in the 60s roast dinners had a resurgence following the end of the post-war rationing.
Oh.
Which makes sense, because obviously I bet in the 50s they were still doing a lot of rationing because they were still building back the country, weren't they?
Hmm. If I sent you some really spicy sauce, would you do it on camera?
Yeah.
Well, you would.
Probably.
This one's called Psycho Drops Killer Million. It comes with like a medical bottle.
Oh. Are you planning to try and kill me?
What are those really hot chilies?
No, I'm not,
Ghost
Cade.
chili.
I'm less mean to you than your real father. And your fake father. Supercharged and easy, more evil to you. Yeah, I need to find the other 3 flavours. And then I'll the sweet chili crisps aren't weird. They're basic. You get them now anywhere. Can't you?
What's that?
Sweet chili
Sweet
crisps.
chili.
You can get sweet chili Pringles.
Yeah.
It's not really unique. I mean, all the others are quite unique because you don't really see them flavours around. I'd like to know why tikka masala is associated with the 80s.
That was when the Indians came over.
But tikka masala was created in England.
Yeah, but that's what they made for us.
You sure? 'Cause I swear tikka masala goes back later than the 80s.
Well, I think that's when like the big
Curry
Indian culture happened. Yeah.
Because obviously there's more curry houses now than there is in Bombay. And India. We have more curry houses in this country than we do there. Than they do.
Tom is mean to me. You're gay. The difference between you and Chaz is Chaz is funny and has some great stories. I was telling Kane loads of funny stories earlier. Oh, Tom, can you put your address in the thingy again? I know it's there somewhere, but I can't find it.
You're planning to try and murder me with hot sauce, aren't you?
Well, it's in my Discord somewhere, but I'll have to travel all the way up to the beginning of our conversation. I'm looking, but there's just loads of pictures of Munchkin and... Oh, I think I've got it. Is it, don't want to set on stream. What, 1HD?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 1 HD TV in my house. That's a lie, I have like 4. I have it in my personal notes. That's because you're creepy, Kane.
He is creepy.
But he already has the garden's address. He's probably been there and stalked her enough.
Postcode.
Have you got the ability to walk again?
I'm a lot better than I was. What is the county? Is it The first two letters of
Everyone's
your postcode.
address, name and birthday is neatly in a file. That's good, that the police couldn't really track you and then definitely put you in prison once they see that file. You're making their job very easy.
Tom, is your county
Leicestershire, yes.
Oh, I was going to say Leeds.
No, Leicestershire.
I wonder what the Leeds postcode would be then, if Leicester is LE.
I don't actually know. Let me have a look. I'll Google it.
There is a slight... phone number.
Leeds postcode. LS.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't mind saying Leicestershire, because if you search up Leicestershire, there's like literally over 120 places under the Leicestershire county.
Please re-enter your car.
You're sending me shit, aren't you?
Well, I was going to work out how much it came to. Won't let me progress to the thing. I think it's £1.80.
Yeah.
If I send this though, you've got to do it.
Oh well. Yes, Kane.
Oh, free postage as well.
I'll have a gallon
it's good.
of milk right next.
It is not going to arrive for at least like a month.
Where are you getting it from?
To Amazon.
Just say, if you want me to review or try any certain foods, just send it.
Yeah, but I don't know where I'd find them.
No, but I meant if you do find anything, you could just make a massive box again. I'm just saying, well, do the hot sauce. I don't like hot food. I really don't like hot food. So this is going to do very well for me. Can't wait. How is it? Where is it coming from? I meant in the world.
I don't know.
Can't be coming from England because it wouldn't take a month.
How bad do you reckon a Scotch bonnet would be, Kane? I don't know how far that is up on the chili scale. I don't think it's very high.
It's fucking hot.
I don't think it's very high.
Yeah, it is. I mean, not compared to your ghost chilies or anything like that, but still.
I mean, I think you can buy these in Tesco's, so I don't
can.
think they're like that bad.
I hate heat. I hate hot things anyway.
These are dried chilies.
Yeah.
So you'd only have to eat one.
I feel like that'd be worse.
What, dried?
Yeah, because then your saliva would moisten it back up, and I think it would just burn you even more.
Apparently it only burns you for 10 minutes.
Oh, yay. I'm going to have a lot of milk on hand.
You gotta, like, actually bite it.
Yes. What are you planning to send me?
A chili.
Why? You want to see me suffer, don't you?
Apparently you have to chew it for 10 seconds.
Then I get to swig milk. You really do like to get revenge on me sometimes, don't
Oh,
you?
14th of May, that's a bit better.
Oh. Shit. We're kind of friends, oh Super Chastney.
It's only a chili.
What type of chili?
Well, there's this thing called Carolina Reaper.
You are so mean.
And then there's another one called the Naga Butt.
I know of the Reaper.
So which one would you not want?
I don't want any of them.
There's one that's dried. And one that's not dried. But it would come in June.
Your choice.
When do you go on holiday?
July.
Yeah, let's go for this one. You might have to eat like half of it.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
Well, because it'd be hot.
You really want to watch me suffer, don't you?
No, I just said you probably don't have to eat the whole thing.
I don't think I'll make the whole thing.
Shall I buy some milk to go along with it?
I wouldn't recommend sending milk through the post.
It'll arrive on the same day. Is Kane still here?
I think so. I think he's left. I don't know why we're still live at this point.
I didn't know we still were.
We are. I haven't entered it yet. Thank you all for watching. It's been a good time. We're now finished with the Batman Telltale series. Another game series we've finished because I've been requested to play 2 game series today: Mad Max and Zelda: The Ocarina of Time.
Are you going to play Zelda?
I am going to play Zelda: Ocarina of Time very soon.
Who told you to play that?
My boss. I told him I hadn't played it and he was not impressed.
No, I know. It's my favourite game.
So I will play it.
I don't know if you can play it properly, though, without a decent controller.
If I'm correct, let me just Amazon it, but I'm pretty sure you can buy USB N64 controllers. USB.
You probably can.
Yes, you can buy USB N64 controllers, and they're £12.
Yeah, but how good are they going to be?
Better than trying to use a PS3 controller. To be fair.
Yeah, because the thing is, you need the Z targeting thing on the back.
That's what I mean. It's not going to feel right.
No.
let's see how many buttons they actually have on. Let's see. You've got.
I played it with the GameCube controller.
You can't physically do it with this controller because there's that C thing, an A, a B, a select. The Z one, it just would be a clusterfuck of a controller trying to Z it up with a PS3 controller.
That'd be alright. Z targeting would be R2.
Then you've got the shoulder. You've got the shoulder.
Yeah, but you've got L1 and R1. And then you've got the C buttons, which is the... Oh, yeah.
It would just be a clusterfuck trying to... Because the C would be all of them, and then where would you have your A and your B? You couldn't physically set it up. I've tried doing the normal controller as an N64 controller. It does not work. So I would... It's £12. Now, should I get it in blue, black, grey, red... Or clear green?
Which one again?
I said, which should I get? Clear green, blue, red, black, or grey?
Is it the Inex retro controller for N64?
Yes, it's all on Amazon.
Oh, this is just black.
So you want? Yeah, there's like different colours. You can get a red one, a blue one.
My one was yellow.
Yeah, there's not a yellow retro one. So yeah, like I said, the only reason I've not played. Oh, you can actually get a proper green.
It genuinely is. Genuinely is one of the best games you'll ever play.
Yeah, I've just found a green. Yeah, there's a green one for £11, a proper green one. Which I'm actually, because it's from a different company, I'm going to add it. I'm gonna add to my list so I can keep track of that. So, oh, there's a really shit. Oh, they look terrible. There's one from So Pair and they look really terrible. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've never played any N64 games on my emulator is because I haven't got a controller to set up to use for N64. WWE just signed Enzo, though they did not.
They did as well.
No, they didn't. Did you hear that Nikki Bella and John Cena still live together?
No.
Right, I'm going to end this stream. Thanks for watching. Bye.